Right.
watch.
And so last session the previous session you had fought that tracked robot thing, and one of the animals that was with you actually healed Rob and got him up off the ground.
That's
so
right.
he could walk. So you guys decided to take the long way around, and you kind of took the long way around, explored a couple new zones. That's where you got ambushed by some spiders. Then you went into a church and you fought a razorback, and then you went back to the Ark. You went back to not the Ark. You went back to the towers, the animal towers, and Tesla was happy, and he heard what had happened in the different zones and in fighting the robot thing. So he said, so his opinion is that he wanted to reach out and try to form an alliance or a relationship with your Ark.
Ooh.
So then you were hanging out, and then at night, these weird flying drones and these weird little spiderly drones came in the middle of the night and attacked the towers. Some havoc ensued, and then the next day you started trekking across the zone again, along with what's her name? I forget what her name is. Not Ramon. That's none of these guys. With the animal that had healed you. She is a healer. Is kind of her role, which which you've never really had an idea. Where is she? Oh, that's not there.
Callisto?
No, it's not Callisto. Callisto's still.
It says dog-like creature helped escape. Was the note?
Yeah, no, Glenda, and
she's a good witch.
Right, the good witch from the north, right.
Hold on. Where is she?
So, she's a dog.
I like her because she sleeps above the covers.
Right, and she told us they'd been there
feet.
for She told us they'd been there for about 3 years.
Yep.
So they've been sort of nomadic. They use up the resources somewhere, and then they
that's not what they told you.
Oh.
Wiz
not what
is
they told you.
up now. The last thing I remember was Wiz was going to get down on his knees and open his mouth.
They had escaped from a location, and they had traveled for a fairly significant amount of time.
Right.
And found the towers.
And then
they were Watchers? Was it the Watchers?
Yes, the Watchers. Yes.
And we noticed they were animals with no mutations, right? Like us, we have mutations, but they didn't have like ant stuff and.
Other than the fact that they're
babies.
Animals and humans.
Other than the fact that they're animals, they weren't mutated. Yeah.
Other than the fact that they are anthropomorphic animals.
Yeah,
Correct.
but that makes them different than us, right? They don't have extra eyes or arms.
Yeah,
or...
they got there's different things for animals, but yes.
Yep.
But they
I
are.
know some of them like a doggy style.
Oh, geez.
They have extra tails.
Oh. What is it's a children's show, Chris. Children's show.
That's one.
The good news is a lot of these, nobody gets viewers.
Nobody watches us.
Just
not
like
just
a
us.
porn.
But I do notice that week to week, the number of views on like watching the replay of my stream drops, which is very heartening.
Yeah, but I see others that pop up. It's like, oh, I've never heard of that group, and it's like two views, and it's like, okay, so it's not just us.
No, who the hell wants to watch a bunch of old dudes play silly games? It's just fun. It's just fun for me to stream, I think.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well,
all right, so we return to the. We're returning. Are we back at the Ark? Or we
you
not yet.
I want to say we were about to leave.
We were in N14
no.
then.
We were going from zone to zone, right?
We were in N14 and we found the body that was not mutated, right? We found a dead body that wasn't a mutant. I remember that part. At N14.
You were in 14. Wow, we made it that far.
Yep,
Yes.
we made it almost
Yeah.
all the way back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you found
And
it
we were
hanging
thinking it
from-
might have been the old guy, but the
It
old
wasn't.
guy's not dead.
Yeah.
He's just hiding.
Right.
All
But
right, I'm gonna
you
be right
found
back.
it-
I'm gonna get my drink. You guys
Yeah,
go with that.
you had found it hanging from a metal pole. It was and
Like Vlad the Impaler.
and then a dark and foul smelling wind whipped up, and you guys were able to find cover before you were it affected you.
I think Sixter did something to this creature and hung it up here. I blame Sixter. I don't trust him.
Is that the
Okay.
guy that you have an Xfinity for?
Yes.
Yeah, it's
That's
not
it.
just him. It's all people like him.
Nice. I don't know what this
Am I
means,
like
but I'm
him?
with you, Jay.
Jay actually read the core book and started to actually do the stuff he's supposed to be doing.
No, me and you,
No,
we're
no.
just supposed. You just protect me as we adventure. That's it.
That's it.
Me and you, a
And Pat.
two-man crew, side by side we unify.
All right, so
Fine.
then we should
I'm
return to
done.
the Ark and report that we made friends with the animal
I'm
Ark.
done making stuff for you guys then if I'm not your friend.
Yeah, I think. Did you make it to N14? Because it's marked.
Yes,
It was
that's
up-
where we found the body. Was no. No,
No,
we only
the body was
M14. Yep, N14 we hadn't gone to yet. We were in M14, safe pass, suburb, mutant body with no
But it's
mutations.
It's marked as being safe, which it is.
I think that's one of the ways we left.
Well, I marked it as safe because I don't know what I'm doing. So
Oh.
Well, yeah, this is
these are Robbie marks. Smirky.
Screw ups map.
All right,
It's a smirky
a
map.
roll. Give us a roll for N14 then, sir.
You got it.
N15. Yeah, according to my notes, and I wasn't there last week. And N15 is the way we left.
I got 2 successes. So,
Yep.
because I'm a scavenger, I find any cool thing that you want me to find, and then the second one, I'm gonna say, well, we're returning to base, right? So we don't have to fight with the rot. What do we need? Food or water or bullets more, guys?
Well, you only get one stunt.
Yeah.
'Cause you got
No,
one
the
success.
find the thing is free because I'm a scavenger. If you look
Oh.
at scavenger, I don't need to stunt to find a cool thing. Instead of stunt, you choose. Oh wait, let's see. +2 modification. Success, you find any artifact that may exist in the sector. Up to you. I can identify threats and things like that.
Oh, that's your talent. Yeah, right.
Yes.
Your talent, right? Yeah. And
Yeah.
let me see.
And then I got one extra. Do we want food or water, guys? I got lots of both.
Yeah, with
I don't
successes,
have
you find
much
any artifacts that
food.
may exist.
All right, I'm going to
Yeah.
use my one stunt to get food, Scott, I'm sorry. Is that D6?
You get. Well, I actually have a pre-roll.
All right, cool.
So you find one rot-infested food.
All right, that's yours, Chris.
That's what she said.
Does my talent of being a cook help with
Yep.
that?
Yes, but you have to
Roll?
take some time and process.
Cook it.
Essentially.
Well, we're hiding in place.
It's rot infested?
But Chris can cook it and get the rot
Yeah,
out.
pretty much everything you found is rot-infested.
Okay.
So.
All right, did we find anything intriguing to go look at in N14?
You did not. There was
Okay.
dead. You are walking through a desolate wasteland filled with a desolate,
Cool.
dying woods. The
And this
trees
is
are
right
barren
up against our
Yep.
arc anyways, right? So might be something
is.
that people are familiar with. So
Yeah, and so what?
Yeah.
yeah.
Know the zone.
Nothing to find. All right, cool.
Chris
And-
believes Rob is a threat.
Nice.
I've
Nice.
always felt Rob was the threat.
Well,
You
know
have a
the
voice
zone
in
we
your
only
head.
really need to roll when we see something like, ooh, is that evil or good, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Cool.
There's
All
a
right.
voice in your head that says that says if you don't take out Smirk soon, he's gonna take you.
Oh no.
Cool.
Shrimps in the prime rib.
All right, we'll head back to the arc then, I
Aye.
guess.
Yeah,
I
okay.
build
Well,
some
that's-
exploding. I don't know what. I'll think of it.
Taco Bell diarrhea stuff.
Oh jeez.
Cool.
Oh.
So Jay, we'll say that you headed back to the Ark with a couple of the animals through the zones that have already been explored, type of thing. So you kind of make it back at the same time.
Oh, okay.
So
Cool.
you guys can meet up, and you are at the Ark.
Cool.
So you get to the Ark. Yep. Go ahead.
Good to see you all. Question: since we snuck out, are we just going to walk in the front door here? Are we sure of the type of welcome we're going to get? What do we want to do?
Oh, the guy who was smart enough to know not to do that. Did we run into you before we just walked into the Ark?
Well, no, you're not in the Ark yet. You're not in. You
Okay.
met up before you walked in. So
That's a
Yeah,
good point.
so-
Siphon.
If you remember, we brought a bargaining tool.
We got seeds.
Yes, we will bring them my seed.
oh God.
Oy
That's what
vey.
she said.
I knocked the sample cup out of.
Well, can we
Magneto's-
use the same way in that we used to get out?
You can. Yes.
All right, good idea, Siphon.
How do they know we left?
It's been a few days.
We
Someone
went
did
into
notice.
our jobs, whatever they were for the day.
Why?
We've been gone for days.
Yeah, like a whole week at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe like
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's been like 8 or 10 days.
Do we have anything to share besides the seeds?
And
no,
we made
actually-
a pact with the animal people, right? The animal people are willing to work with us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, well, some of you guys with personality should have to deal with that.
Okay,
Not
so
me.
just for giggles, one of you roll me a d6, please.
Who wants to roll it? Roll a
Whiz.
d6 to see who rolls the
Whiz.
d6.
Whiz. Do it.
Whiz.
All
Whiz.
right.
All right.
Oh, perfect. Okay,
I rolled
excellent.
a
Thank you.
6. We'll take
Nice, Pat.
Okay.
When we all die, we blame Pat.
That's
All
the
right,
truth.
I like your thing. A mutant beholder planetar. I run away.
Minor illusion of one.
Okay, so if you recall, one of the things that had happened before you left is Maximum was kind of driving people to improve the scrap barrier,
Yep.
and it does look like it's been reinforced in a couple of places, but nothing that looks all that dramatically different. But you can definitely see that there's been some work done on it. So you
Fix it up, Jay.
Fix it up, Jay.
No, I don't want to have anything to do with the wall.
okay? So you guys, are you gonna try to sneak in to not be noticed?
How did we
or-
leave again? I'm trying to remember. Did we go through the water, or did
Yes,
we?
you swam.
She showed us a way, right? What's her
Okay.
name?
This is the way.
I think that's the way we should go back in then.
All right, then
all
that's. I'm amphibious, so I can breathe underwater.
Ugh.
Yeah, it wasn't that much of a stretch. But are you going in? Because right
That's
now
what she said.
it's probably about noon time. Just a
Ooh.
little bit before noon. So it's day. It's middle of the day.
Yeah.
We would.
Okay.
I'll do whatever the group says.
Yeah. Let's go in.
Yeah.
All right. So
If somebody sees us, they see us.
yeah. So everyone, give me a sneak roll. Why not?
A sneak.
Everyone or just one?
Oh, everyone.
Or just Bilbo.
I got a
Sorry,
failure.
Yep, you did.
Sneak.
Are you gonna push that roll? Ooh.
No.
Jay.
There's a lot of failures, so we don't have to fight it. Nobody's very sneaky.
Pat, just need a sneak roll from you. If you don't have sneak, just roll an agility.
Somebody,
Pat.
Pat's the only one who made it in. He's on the same boat with us, but nobody can see him.
He's quiet like.
Hiding behind my shield.
You're welcome.
So you guys, you wade into the water a little bit upstream, and you come down in, and
Somebody's standing there.
somehow, as you are approaching,
Splash,
You-
splash, splash.
you actually manage to you are approaching the boat, and you're approaching the whole kind of the hole that from water escapes from. Pat, you reach up to grab a girder to help pull yourself up into the boat, and it snaps with a very loud Ping.
Pat, no, everybody else but Pat.
Oh no, Pat. Oh, that's right. Everyone else, but yeah. So you guys you reach for things. So like Rob, you reach up onto Girder and it snaps, makes a loud ping. Jay, you turn around and react, and you like whack your wrench on the side of the boat, which makes another gong.
I'm fishing.
Then Chris,
I'm
The
fishing.
dog starts barking at Chris.
the dog starts barking because she's stressed out because of the noise.
Nice.
Cool.
Nice.
Nothing to see here.
All
Nothing
right,
to see here.
Quick draw.
I keep going in if
Yeah, of
nobody
course.
else stops.
I should probably make a map of the arc at some point in time, but yeah. So you're kind of like you're like in kind of like the big open sections that are it's partially submerged, and there are ladders and there are stairways up that get up to kind of the higher levels, the populated levels.
Yeah. Cool.
And so as you guys,
what is the pitch of this ship? Is it perpendicular, parallel?
There's a picture.
It's flat,
Look at
Wiz.
your result.
It's like the best.
It's a curveball.
It's 0-0.
It's upright. It's upright.
It's mostly flat. It's got a little bit of a pitch to it.
We got the best arc ship ever.
Yeah. So I mean, it's grounded. So it's the butt's in the water and the front of it's on the land.
So are we gonna go? And I turn to the guys, and I'm like, "Are we gonna try to go see Astrina? Because she's the one who sent us on this. Or are we gonna kind of fit back in as if nothing was happening? What's our goal plan?
Yeah, we got to go to her, right?
We definitely got to go to her.
Okay, I'm just
Well, you're the
Jay.
boss. You're the one remembering names and everything. So yeah.
I'm not the
when we
boss.
see humans, it's you, and when we're inside, it's you and
No.
Wiz.
Your character's not the boss. You're the boss.
go. I think
If you
that's
can remember names, you're one step ahead of the rest
That's
of us.
right.
Yeah, look at that.
We're,
He has
Elon, we're like
he
He has
Elon
the
Musk.
mutation. He has the brain of holding.
The brain of old.
Oh yeah. All right. So as you start to like, someone roll me 2d6. Why not? We'll see. Just anyone.
Go ahead, Pat. Oh, Kazo did it for 9.
Kazo
Good
roll.
job, Kazo.
Okay, I'm just gonna.
Good job, Kazu.
Okay, so as you are
Good job, Team Master.
rising through the bowels of the ship, you hear like the heavy footsteps of someone coming, multiple individuals coming down to investigate the noise, but somehow you pick the right stairway to like get yourself up into the living quarters before so you actually
Good
avoid
job, Kazo. Pat.
the search party. Dun, dun, dun.
Cool.
All right. So once we get away from the immediate problem, I turn around and go, "Okay, let's just decide. What are we doing with this information that we have?
We
Are we
give it
going and
to-
talking to this woman?"
Yeah.
She's the one who sent us out, so I think it makes sense to go back to her, because if she's got any sway with Maximus or whatever the hell his name is, then I think she can help us kind of navigate any punishment or any negative outcome of this.
Then how about if we just dissolve so that all of us go in different directions?
I
but
like
we
my
will
skin.
Meet. What?
I like my skin.
He doesn't want to dissolve.
But we will meet.
Glenda turns around to you. It's like, well, what about me?
You stay with Kazo.
And open your mouth.
And then we'll meet at a. Oh, wait a minute! Hold on. We have
what
no
she said.
concept of time except the sun, correct?
Right, it's midday, son. Let's just go see her.
There's no clocks. There's no.
I think we just go to Astrina. That's
Okay.
I agree with what Smirk there. I think we just go to Astrina as quickly and as fast as we can.
Yeah, in case we need her protection.
I just thought that as a band of us, I don't know how.
But if we separate, we're more vulnerable. We can't defend each other.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, great. Let's do it.
All right.
We're more powerful together.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's do this. Someone roll me another 2d6.
Get him, Kazo.
You approach like the first living deck, and you're kind of up in that area.
The living deck. It's alive. I kill it.
Yes.
Oh, 8. We're in trouble.
8.
A 5 and a 3.
It's better
That's
than
not good.
average.
Wait. So
That's what she said.
Ark of the Covenant. Who rolled his Ark of the Covenant? I did roll his Ark of the Covenant. That's me.
Ark
Okay.
of the Covenant. I close my eyes.
You're the Ark of the Covenant.
I open my eyes and embrace my fate. It's so beautiful.
Nazi symbol.
Okay, let's do this. Someone, Smirk, roll me a d6.
Rolling you a d6.
Smirk.
2.
Okay.
Oh.
So,
Somebody's gonna wipe that smirk off his face.
so as you guys are like rolling up through the first living quarters level, Rob, one of your fellow stalkers, sees you.
All
He
right.
looks at you, and he's like, "Smirk, where the hell have you been?"
I kindly approach, whatever, stalker handshake. Oh, it's a long story. I'll tell you about it when I get back from reporting in. And I try to play it off.
He is part of Marlot's band.
Oh, okay.
So it's you. I guess I don't think you're in Marlot's band, but you have you
We know. Okay.
because he's the one. He's kind of militaristic, but he's the one that wants to go out and explore the zone. And,
Marlot is the lady we're working for, right?
no, that's
Astrina.
Astrina is the chronicler.
Oh.
The Chronicler is the one that's supposedly closest to the old guy.
The elder.
Shit.
Yes.
All right. Is he trying to pull me along to go talk to Marlot? Or is he did he accept my
No.
brush off?
No, he's like, no, seriously, dude. It's been like, you can't imagine the shit that's gone down in the last since you left.
Oh, yeah? What's going on?
Yeah. It's Beatrice and Phineas. They like got into this huge brawl. Beatrice is dead.
What?
Phineas is in the brig. He names off two other people.
And these are all
like the
stalker
day
groups? Yeah.
It's like the day after you left, like Jazz and Jinx, they just disappeared and left like you guys, and like two other in like these, it's like three other people, like 6 people are either disappeared or dead since you left.
Oh,
That's why Smirk left, because he's behind everything.
Thanks for the help, Morris.
That means the total population is under 200.
Yeah,
Thanks for the help, Morris. Now they think I'm behind all the problems.
Wiz
you
thinks
open up
he's
the-
good at math now.
if you open up the art character sheet, you get to see what the current
Population is.
yes.
Which sheet?
Click on the
Ark of the
art-
Coven.
Oh, cool. Got it. 196.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
And if you notice that you have a food, culture, technology, and warfare development levels now. I've actually filled that in for you.
Cool.
All right, cool.
And if you go to the bosses page, you get to see the
Names.
Names.
Why is Marlot not having that capital M?
So, it sounds like he doesn't know what's behind all the issues. He just knows people are disappearing.
No, he knows people are disappearing. Maximin is getting like super paranoid, and like he is like he is getting like super paranoid and
So-
like.
Has anybody seen the what's the old one called? The old one?
The Elder, no.
The Elder.
The street, no, the Chroniclers and the Elder, they've been like the hold up, and they haven't come out. They haven't come out for the assembly the last couple of days, and just it's pretty tense, dude.
Oh man! All right, I give him a.
So who seems to be taking charge? Who was it that put them in the brig?
That's what's his name? The paranoid guy,
Maximum.
Maximus.
Maximin, yeah, Maximin has the
Maximin.
largest group of enforcers on the ship.
Got it.
So,
And Pat, you're
enforcers.
anti-Maximum, right?
Right.
So Marlot is boss with small but fiercely group of followers. Oh, it's a she. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. She's like a drill sergeant type of, but she has kind of a, a small cadre of enforcers and dog handlers, but also probably the largest contingent of stalkers on this ship.
Got it. Okay, perfect.
And so she's the one. She believes that you should be out exploring the zone, where Maximum is like, we need to button up the ship
I nudge Smirk and say, we definitely need to get to Astrina, like now.
All right, let's go. All right, so I
And what was
I
this
try to brush
person's
the
name?
guy off and be like, all right, man, I gotta move. I gotta go report in. I'll talk to you soon. Does he buy it?
Oh, I gotta get you guys a name. Hold on a second.
Phil.
Did I give you a name?
Ernie and Phil.
Well, it can't be Phineas. You already used that.
Quality, comfort, and price.
His name is Tom. My name is Tim.
Some call me.
His name is Scav. We'll call him Scav.
Smirk and Scav. Cool.
Scav.
You guys should be married.
And just as a quick side note, the other names, Beatrice and whoever else, and Jazz and Jinx, do we know those people? I know it's a small arc, but do we know?
Yes, you at least know, you or at least have a passing acquaintance with them.
Cool.
Okay.
I mean, there's only 200 people. It's like being in high school again,
All right.
So
We try
Except
to
for Wiz,
I'm with
who went to high school with 4 million people.
I'm with Siphon. We try to make a beeline to Beatrice or whatever.
Astrina.
Beatrice is dead.
Oh damn! I like Beatrice.
So,
But Bernie's still alive to go with Phil.
All right.
Bernie and Phil. Yeah.
Bernie and Phil.
All right. Well, I try to talk my way out of getting away with him without too much giving away. What do I do?
He's like, yeah, just give me a quick manipulate roll. Why not?
Manipulate.
Yeah, why not?
I have. All right. It's 2 dice. No fails, but no successes.
You can push it.
Does he look concerned?
He doesn't look. No, he doesn't really.
All right, I'm not gonna push
He's
it.
like,
I
dude,
don't want to make it look too smarmy.
He's like, you really should check in with Marlot when you get a chance.
On the way, baby.
I sidle up to him and give him a kiss on the cheek and say it'd be best if nobody knew you saw us.
Ooh, manipulate.
All right, give me a manipulate roll. Let's see if he rolls that way.
Uh-oh. Oh, this is gonna be ugly.
I had 2 dice. Somebody, you got 2. Oh no!
Oh no!
I think you need to push that
kill
one.
my buddy.
He kind of looks at you funny and he like starts to back away, and he's like, I don't know.
All right, he obviously doesn't like girls.
Quick, Pat, give him a kiss.
I saddle up and touch his taint.
Morris.
He's leaving. He's out of there. He's making a beeline.
Come on, Kazo, this was your time to shine.
Make a deal with him, Kato.
He ran
He's
away.
Oh, he's gone. Hey, Morris, where were you? Morris, we need you to kiss the boy. All right, we better run, man. He's going to report us.
What
That's
happened?
what she said.
I can't
I
see
don't know,
you.
but someone roll me another 2d6 for the next living deck.
Kazo, roll 2d6. You've been our luck guy.
Oh, sorry.
All right.
Pay attention, old man.
Dude,
Yeah.
we got to move fast. We set off an alarm by kissing a gay man. I could have told you that, Siphon.
Okay.
I'm sorry, you know.
Okay. So you guys get up on the other deck. Okay, Wiz, roll me another d6.
With 6, baby.
Come on, baby.
Oh, we
Rob
don't have
really likes mutated man.
yeah, we don't have inspiration in this game.
Okay. So, well, no, you kind of do.
Oh, okay.
Because if you push a roll, any of the ones that you get, you gain as mutation points.
Yeah.
Really?
got it. Okay. Well, I
Yes,
didn't.
So
I
not
didn't
only
think
do you
that
take damage, you gain, and so any damage that you take for pushing the roll, you gain as mutation points.
Cool.
Oh,
Okay,
I'd have
cool.
like 5 million mutant points.
I got
I think you're gonna
7.
max a 10.
Yeah, well, no one else. We'll start enforcing that from today.
I can
So-
use
Yeah.
mutant speed if we need to, but let's try to get there together.
Okay, so you come up the next set of stairs, and you're rolling to the next set of stairs up, and you see at the end of the hallway.
Uh-oh.
Let's say it's like 2 or 3 enforcers, along with like 3 or 4 grunts from Maximin's crew, and they
going.
see.
Keep going. I think we just keep moving, man. Just go.
This is bad.
So and they see you and they recognize you and they said like, "Hey, you!"
Let's move
So
up
they
to the
yell,
next level.
and they start to chase
Bye.
you.
Are they below us?
Nope, they're on the same. They're on the same level.
I don't want them blowing us.
but they
All right,
are.
can I have one little
level, but they're kind of down
clarification?
the hallway.
Of course.
So they're
Can I
not.
have one little clarification, Scott?
Yes.
Do they immediately come after us, or are they truly asking us what's going on first?
No, they say, "Hey, you!
Uh-oh.
What are you doing?"
And I'm moving up the stairs.
Yeah, me too.
I'm following Spurk and McTeague.
I didn't need no clarification. I'm moving.
Run!
I guess I was gonna.
Oh, no,
my
they got
instinct.
Kazo!
Go for it.
My instinct is to try and get them to distract them.
Go for it.
To try
Go
and
for
make
it,
a
Vince.
try and make a deal with
sacrifice
them.
yourself for the greater good.
You,
Okay,
Riz,
so-
play your character, man. I'm running, but you play your character, dude.
We'll help
So
you.
Estrina's on the next level up,
Oh.
and so you're close. So everyone who's charging up the stairs, give me a move roll.
Oh, shit. I don't... my agility's down low today. Here we go. Move! 1 success!
Woo! There you go.
Jay, you could grab Kazo against... Well, he has to be
Look
his...
at that, Chris.
I'm coming.
Chris now.
That's what she said.
Everybody's
that.
successful.
Wow.
Jay can push his move. He could rescue somebody if he had to.
Oh,
Do
Jay
I
doesn't
get a
need to push
mutant
moves.
point
You
for that?
can pull someone up with you. You can take and grab Kazo and pull him up with you if you want, because you sense he's about to do.
Well, would he have to be willing, or...
No, because I was right in the middle of going, all right, now listen, what we're doing here is we just went and we found some great places to get real clean water. You
I
know how
grabbed-
valuable water
I-
is?
I-
I
like,
can
I-
get you some water.
Grab him by the mouth, Jay.
I'm like, I shouldn't be doing this, but I grab him by the scruff of the back of the shirt and the neck and says, "Let's go!" And I pull him.
And as he pulls me up, I go, whoa, okay, wait, next time, remember me.
Dude, shut up!
When we're at the court, we're in court. I remember him.
So, Scott, do
When they're on
I
the-
get
we're
a
the
mutant
gallows.
point because I get one of those weird thingies?
No, that's only if you push your roll.
Oh, okay.
It's when you push.
Okay.
You got the biohazard and success.
Or as the French
But-
would say, poussé.
But if you push that roll, you gain a minimum 1 point of agility.
I got
trauma,
one for you,
and
Chris.
1 education point, whether or not that push succeeded or failed.
That deserved a cheer, Chris.
Thank you. I'm quoting, what was it, the big red one or something?
Yep.
From 100 years ago?
All right, we're booking up the stairs, headed to our place.
Okay, so you make it up into like Estrina's area. You
And then we look for cover, load our guns.
Do we know where? I mean, we know what floor she's on. Do we kind of know her quarters or whatnot, or her?
I mean, I do.
chroniclers kind of have a space that they all kind of hang out in,
Okay.
and you know that's also kind of where the Dawn Vault is.
All right, we're gonna book there.
So you're able to like get up there and say, we'll say it's like it's like an old lounge or something. And
They have a bar on the door?
It's shuffleboard.
And so you're able to kind of you're able to get in there and shut the door, and Estrina's in there with a couple a few of the other chroniclers, and she looks in like she is like shocked and surprised to see you.
I look at her and I tell her to, chronicle D's nuts.
He's nuts.
All right, make a manipulate roll. Let's go for it.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
That was a joke.
Yeah, you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't want her to chronicle these nuts.
So she looks at you and she's
Roll and manipulate. You could get both nuts.
I already have a necklace made of nuts.
Oh, jeez.
You missed on the first try, but the second one you got them both.
All right, so she's surprised. We slam the door behind us. We tell her that Maximon or whatever his boys are on our ass.
So she tells you, okay, I'll
And
take
we have-
care of. Yeah, I see you brought guests.
Yes.
She like kind of like shuffles you off into like a side room and says, "I'll take care of Maximon's fellas."
Fellas.
Okay, so he kind of puts you off in the side room. You hear some banging on the door.
Oh, Jesus.
Conversation ensues, and then a couple minutes later, Astrina comes back and grabs you. Says, "Please come on out. You must tell me what have what have you found? It's." And she turns to Glenda and says, "Welcome. My name is Astrina. I am the head chronicler, guardian of the Elder, and you are." And she introduces herself. "I'm Glenda the healer. Blah 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 blah." And she basically asks you asks you everything that happened on your journeys and travels.
I tell her about the time I stubbed my toe and I had an infected toenail and I had to pull it out. Oh,
She writes it all down.
That's what she said.
I vomit in the corner of the room with that story.
and then I got a rash on my taint.
It's times like these that I'm so glad we can't see you.
Do you think this is infected? I can't tell.
It's meat.
So she said. So she's like that. She's like, so your leader Tesla, he wants, his indications that he is friendly and so they have like side conversations. Like, yeah, he's friendly. There are certain factions that may not be so happy about it, but generally, we think it's in all our best interest.
Yeah, we definitely tell him about the mutant ninja turtle guy there that wasn't
Lemmy?
happy that. Yeah, Lemmy.
Yeah, let me.
And I let her know there are deals to be made here.
Yes. He loves making the deals.
Bob Barker.
I slapped my
Yes.
head.
So okay, she says, okay, let me. We will have the assembly tomorrow, and I think this would be a good time to discuss this with the remainder of the arc.
But what about all of the violence that's going on right now?
There's no violence. I don't see any violence.
Well, she says, things have been on edge, but perhaps part of it is the uncertainty in regards to the intentions of the animals, and part of it is, and so Maximum is definitely getting a little bit paranoid, but I think he will be able to see reason, and I think Marlot would actually see this as a good thing, and so Oskatran, the cultist, I don't know, he probably won't have an opinion either way, but I think in short term, I think this would be a good thing.
All right.
So what?
So Maximum has not been allowing people out of the Ark, even though we
sneaked out.
People have disappeared. We think they have snuck in out of the Arkin. So Max, I don't think Maximum would be entirely happy to see you. So you are welcome to quarter here for the evening.
Deal.
Oh, thank you. That was going to be my question.
We sure could use some grub and water.
I would.
Well, if you remember, Wiz, I don't make you consume grub and water when you're here.
All right, cool.
Hey, Kazo was just trying to get a little extra grub and water.
Yeah.
So if you want to try to make a deal, you want to do that, you're welcome to do it.
Push your deal, Wiz. Push it.
push it
Want
real
me to
good.
push the mega?
Didn't your
Do
deal
we have
dice
time?
only have like 2 dice? You're a shitty deal maker.
Well, I don't know why, but
And that's his whole thing.
that's my whole reason for existing. But okay, I'm going to try. So there's somebody there on her staff that I think I can make a deal with.
Do it.
Wish there was somebody on my staff.
Well, see, there's two ways. So remember,
More like
uh,
that's what he said.
so there's two ways to use it. One is to find a contact to get something you need. All right, and so you could find someone if
Give us
so here's the
what?
most common way to use to make a deal is to find a contact to get you something you need, be it grub, water, gear, or a particular flavor. If you fail, you get stonewalled and no one wants to deal with you, or worse, success, you know who probably has what you need. If he wants to give it to you is another matter entirely. All right? And so that's additional manipulation. Then there's deals on the side. You can do business on the side when you have a few hours to spare in the arc. You can only roll once per session. First, choose what you're trading in and with who. So you deal in grub, water, scrap, booze, act as a courier, guard someone, steal something. So that is you are exchanging a service, goods and services for a goods and service.
I think you should sell Morris as a sex partner and make the deal.
If only there were slaves.
10 bullets for Morris.
So what might be? It's like if you're looking for something, maybe the way to approach it is to do step one, which is to find a contact to get you something you need. And so you can take and so it's like a favor or something. So if you
All
want
right,
to,
I'll wait until we see if the story brings us a requirement that we need to find or that we need. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Alrighty then. Okay, so night falls, night passes. You guys can flush a rot point. I believe you all have one rot point.
Thank you.
I
Can
don't.
we flush? Can we gain 1 point back of?
Well, you should have.
an attribute.
Strength, strength or agility. You
Yeah.
can all gain a point of strength and agility.
Is there a way to use extra water and it's only 1 point though, right? You can't do 2.
Wait,
Yeah,
you
it's
don't
just one
mean that
that's
we can
one.
gain a point. You mean we can gain
Recover.
one back, right?
Recover.
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 Yeah, it's one at a time.
I'm not down anything.
Well,
I
think
think
it's, we screwed up last time, but I
I'm
think
still down on
this'll
one
bring us-
agility. Cool.
it's okay. It's
All
whatever.
right, the next day rolls around.
All right, next day rolls around, and
Do we get more mutation points or they stay
No,
the same?
only one every session we play with.
each session?
except
Oh,
for push
okay.
and rolls.
So
Yeah.
what should we have now, just so I know?
I already
already did
fixed
it.
you up.
Okay, thank you. So I should start with 3.
Yes. Yep, that's your correct number of mutation points. So this is typically beginning of session stuff, and so there is an assembly. Like every day, they have an assembly on the arc when you guys are there, and so this is the morning assembly, which actually happens, kind of outside of Astrina's area there, and kind of like the old overhead deck type of thing.
Are we allowed to be armed?
Well, other people are, sure.
Cool. All right, I load a bullet.
I also. This is the main assembly with Maximum and all of the folks. Right?
Everyone will be there, except that from past assemblies that Oscar,
Yeah,
what's his name?
the wackadoodle.
Yeah, the cultist. He tends Arscarshian. Arscarshian. Jeez, Phineas. Who knows Phineas?
You said Phineas.
So him and his followers tend to not participate, because his whole thing is that, the apocalypse was intended to happen, and any attempt to do anything other than submit to the apocalypse is fault.
Cool. All right, so we gather for our meeting.
I try to kind of I want to be close enough that I can hear everything, but not in the line of sight, if you know what I mean. I'm kind of like hanging from the rafters, kind of hiding in the back corner type thing.
Well, it's kind of a big open area.
Oh, okay, never mind.
If you can imagine, this is like, the recreation deck.
All right, but we can be closest to the edge, right? So we're
Yeah,
not have to
Yeah,
run
you
through
can kind of be
crowd.
up in there. And so
Perfect.
in all right, so everyone gathers. It's 170-ish people. Mutants.
Ooh,
I
giant
comprehend what's going
comprehending.
on.
People are speaking. They are saying words, and those words make sense to you.
Cool.
So,
Unlike me.
I know not what Jay is talking about, Siphon.
so Rob, you find a nice spot of rust on the hull that looks kind of like a flower, and you start picking.
It's very cool.
Chris, you realize Rob is totally zoned out and lost.
Smirk
He's
is
my
over
best
here
friend.
smirking. He's doing his smirk thing.
Oh, that's not a
my
glory
best
hole.
friend.
Stop that.
It will be.
Okay, so the assembly starts. Maximum gets up and he says, he says, "I hear we have some, some people who left the Ark without permission, and they now have returned. What do you have to say for yourself?"
I look at the next guy next to me.
I look at the next guy next to me.
I duck.
You know the old when you fart, you point at the other kid.
If we just keep on looking left and then Wiz is in the back, he looks behind him and he's like, what? There's nobody behind me.
Yeah.
If he doesn't call me by name, I'm not answering.
I don't even know what's going on, dude. I rolled a
So you're kind
biohazard.
of you're with Astrina. He points to you guys up in the neighborhood, and it's like, you
Me?
explain yourselves.
I push Kazo forward gently.
Make him feel, Kazo.
Everybody take
what
one step
exactly-
back except for
What
Wiz.
exactly would you like us to explain? Would you like us to explain the nature of the relationship of this arc to the environment, and how we're needing to get together to do some things to save all of our lives? What is it exactly you'd like me to explain?
Oh my.
Where have
Shoot
you
him,
been?
Morris!
And why did you disobey my orders?
When was I
You
under
will-
your orders?
I
no!
forbid all travel outside of the Ark.
Well,
You're not the boss of me.
If that was an edict, it was very poorly communicated to
All
all
right,
of the
look for
decks.
cover and the
because
best advantage for
because
shooting.
by the time we had decided that we were going to go and see if we could do something to try and help our friends here, the people of the Ark, to try and survive.
Bubba, which is another mutant that has 4 arms and is massive, is one of his enforcers.
How do you know he's massive?
What is he doing? Is he approaching Morris?
A couple of the enforcers start to wade into the crowd towards you guys.
Run away.
Well, where is the chronicler and our friend?
Oh no,
from-
you just didn't do that. Okay.
What?
She's kind of up with you, but it's
She's not
I
stepping
didn't,
in.
I
Is that
didn't
what
do.
it looks
I
like?
didn't do what?
Nothing. Nothing. You keep going. You're just.
Siphon, why do you keep giving me dirty looks?
I don't trust you.
You're
Like
gonna
that
throw us
Siphon's
all under the
character.
bus.
Well, my thinking real quickly is that this woman got us here, and she thought she was coming here to announce this thing and to have this woman speak from the other place. So I'm just turning and saying, is this the place that
We
we need to
didn't.
do that?
We didn't bring Glenda with us, did we?
Yes.
Let's hope not. All right,
Christina bring Glenda?
is there a role for me to see if this is going south? Like, know the zone?
it's not know the zone, but you have, there. Sorry. Okay.
The elder himself sent us out into the zone, so dare you
Oh,
question?
get him, Morris!
Did you just say the word elder?
Yeah, I did. Love it.
Nice.
Estrina kind of chokes on her,
Phlegm.
and then she steps in.
We were about to go all Lincoln Garvey on these guys.
No, I was gonna run away.
I was gonna grab somebody and run away at my super speed.
I was gonna give Kazo the opportunity to be a hero, but hey, that's fine.
Well, we didn't run him. We what? He could still be a hero.
No, too late. So Estrina steps up and says, "Please hold." After the events of the night of the Skyfire and the abduction of Callisto, I asked these individuals under my direction to reach out and see if they could find the arc of these individuals. They traveled into the zone, and they have found them, and they have returned with an emissary.
That's right.
They have actually negotiated a deal in which our two societies can work together. And as an act of good faith, they have actually offered us and provided us seeds to grow additional crops to help feed our people.
I mean, that's what Kazo was trying to say.
Apparently. Yeah. To feed our people. They also have sent one of their clansmen here who is a healer who possesses skills that we do not, as an emissary and as a liaison between our peoples.
Yeah, Kazo, that's pretty much what you said, right?
I was just getting over the shock of this guy calling us out in front of the entire population of the Ark.
It's just like being in elementary school again.
So would I have gone that direction? I don't know.
You're more of a wheeler dealer for yourself. All right. So what was his reaction to us? Does Pat have to punch him in the nuts?
No, we don't have to do that. So there was much discussion, and Martelot steps in, and she speaks up and says, "I do believe this is a good thing." Blah blah blah, and kind of like the general consensus amongst the general population is, they think that the relationship between the two arcs would be beneficial to all.
Nice.
Maximum is, he looks a little bit angry, but he acquiesces kind of to like the overall feel of it and the kind of the overall wishes of the arc.
Nice.
Are our friends and compatriots at all freaked out by the canine humanoid?
She hasn't come out yet, so she kind of left her behind, and they've already seen the canine. So
yeah, they remember they captured her.
It's just like you had animals there that seemed comfortable and some that didn't. It's the reactions of the people vary.
Doesn't Pat look like an insect?
No. He is a four-armed, fire-breathing.
I know Chris has frog legs.
Oh, I thought somebody had insectoid ability.
No, that was an accident. We took
okay.
that away from him. Yeah, that was me doing something wrong.
That looks like the last boss in one of those Street Fighter video games.
Cool.
Yeah, but yeah, there are people who are insectoids. There are people who are amphibian. People with frog legs.
Wear a tiny clown hat.
I'd like a tiny clown hat, please.
Yeah.
Nope. No, I comprehend something.
So, yep. Okay, so now we are going to pick an ARC project.
Yeah.
So I sent a list of
finding
things.
all
I
the
say
pretty
scraping
ladies.
barnacles.
You can also take and if you want to start two projects kind of simultaneously, you are welcome to.
Well, hey, we tell Jay about the card thing we found. Is that I know any interest?
Lots of interest. Let me go spend some time with Pontiac and see if he can,
And I remind Saipan that as much as she may not trust me, if she needs a specific thing for a specific
Make a
vehicle,
deal.
I gotta wait.
You know what she needs? She needs
Because
booze
you know
for
what,
her
Siphon?
scooter.
I know a
booze.
guy.
You always know a
Everyone
guy.
makes booze yet. Okay, so but now, so if you remember, I sent you in text. I sent you a list of projects you guys can start.
Yeah.
Because projects are generally the project get more complex and more valuable as your tech levels and stuff grow.
I like the various benefits. Also, donating artifacts to the Dawn Vault increases technology. I like the Zone Expedition because it gets us out of this hellhole.
Yeah.
But let me talk to Pontiac and kind of know.
No, we need to pick a zone projects now. This is the assembly is when they give direction. They're giving
Zone Expedition is a project, right?
It is a project, but you can pick multiple projects and you can.
You mean a project at the Ark?
So we could explore the zone to try to find food, or we could explore the zone to increase our culture.
Right. Like zone project is you hear of something that in an unexplored sector that you think would be of interest to go explore.
Well, I'm fascinated by the lights across that river.
What's the greatest carburetor for a hot car?
What's a carburetor?
Yeah, what the hell is a carburetor?
What's a
I'm
hot
the
car?
mechanic.
Although the
One
lights
that's
on the
been
other side of the
stolen?
river are on the edge of the map, right? So,
Well, it's also this is a map that you have no idea how. Yeah, you actually have lights coming from in. Yeah.
So the idea of hunting party or zone expedition where we get out and we're looking for things to
Well,
bring
you guys
back.
can get out anyways, but you haven't heard of any rumors of anything that might be of interest to go.
Well, I'll tell you the project that I was interested in, and that is making a still. Because while I was with the animals, I found out just how valuable booze is.
oh, all right. But
In
we're
some
not
places-
In some places, the booze is more valuable than the bullets.
I can make booze. I just need time to make a distillery, but it's
We got to get parks to make a
The
distillery.
still is an art project that you don't have the technology level to work on yet.
Oh, not yet.
yep, that's cool.
That's why I listed just these.
Ah, got it.
And
Where
so
are these?
I thought it was
they're in
just
the text. Here,
boiling
let me.
stuff.
Hold on.
Yeah, I can see them. Cropland, Pixie, Temple,
In the
Zone
journal?
Wrestling.
Defenses, hunting party.
Well, they are in the journal, but I kind of pulled off. I just put it in the chat.
Okay.
So food is running out on the Ark.
So I like hunting
You have
party.
a whole bunch of seeds.
Anything
You like
we can do
hunting
with my
party?
seed.
Hunting party's cool because we can increase food as well as, the seed's
don't-
going to take a while to grow, right?
I don't
Yeah,
know
but-
anything about planting stuff.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter whether you know something about something at all.
All right, so let's
It's-
go hunting party, and then if we
so-
find
so-
some cool shit on the way.
Okay, so here are how our Arc projects work. So I'm gonna just open up a journal entry. Core book. Where's my Arc projects?
Who's up your butt, you know?
Depends.
Okay, so
He'd
Yeah,
eat 'em afterwards.
depends would keep it from going up your butt,
all right. So here's
We could go looking for artifacts.
Or down
so
your leg.
here. Oh, I can't show. Okay, so if you go to items, there is a Arc projects folder. I think. And let me see. Make sure I'll give you observer. Okay. And so, like for instance, open up Cropland.
Army.
Foundry.
Okay, so if you look up Army,
Ooh, technology
You're gonna see-
25.
there's a warfare 20 requirement for the development requirement. So you need to get the
Arc up to the. What is our
warfare
arc
level
rating? It's on our arc page, right?
on the Arc page. Currently, your warfare rating is 3.
Technologies 2, cultures 2, food is 3.
All right, cool. So now we got to find things that fit in there.
Right, and so then like
That's what
Cropland,
she
if you go to Cropland, there's no dev requirement, and basically what you do is if during the session, once during every session, you can choose to work on a project. It's kind of like a downtime activity, and you can have multiple projects going in parallel. So say you want to do defenses and Cropland, you can have them both and say, okay, I'm going to work on this. And so then you roll either endure or know the zone in any successes. And so you need 15 work points because there are 5 PCs, and it's 3 times the number of PCs. But then you roll, when that's done, you roll 3d6, and then that increases your food dev level.
All right, cool. So let's do exactly what you said. Want to do crops and defenses, guys, and go adventuring?
Yeah, sure.
I was looking at the explosives lab, making bullets.
Well, we can't do that till our tech is at 30, Wiz. We're at, what is our...
Are you looking at the chat?
Apparently not.
Our tech is 2, Wiz. We can't do that until our tech is 30.
Okay.
So, yeah, we have to increase our tech.
I thought if we had bullets, we could figure out how to make bullets.
No.
You thought wrong.
You
I
have
just
to
find them
slowly
along the
work
way.
up. You have to kind of work up to that. Remember, you were trying to build society from scratch. You're trying to build this up from...
What is the very first technology builder? Maybe we need to do that.
The very first technology builder is actually giving artifacts to the Dawn Vault.
All right, well, okay, so how about we go look for food and try to find artifacts while we're looking for crops? What do you think?
That's
Well, no.
perfect.
But if you do croplands, you say, okay, I'm going to work on croplands today, and then you roll, or you're going to work on defenses. And when you work on
I
a
get
project,
it. And we do that at the Arc.
you do that at an arc. It's kind of like a meta. It's like an overall meta plot that happens at the beginning of each session when you start the session at the arc.
Yeah.
And when you
We
work on
all
zone
have to work on the
projects,
same one.
you can work on the same one, or you can work on different ones. It's whatever you choose. But if you do work on a zone project, you get a experience point at the end of the session.
So what I'm saying is, I would like to do pigsty. So even if they all do cropland and I do pigsty, like it'd take a lot longer for the pigsty to come up to level, but
Yes.
it would still be functional.
Yeah, and
Eventually.
pigsty and cropland just doesn't fit in with Kazo. So I'm looking at theater. Do we have a culture of 10?
Nope.
Yeah.
We have a culture of 2.
Then
What is the lowest culture
pretty
then?
silly.
If you go back to the chat, Wiz, it tells us the ones that we can do right now.
Oh, sorry.
There is a temple. You can.
I thought he asked us to look.
Ooh, temple. Hey, we found a church.
We did?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you did. You got attacked by a razor beast. Yeah.
Could we? That could be if we're trying to. What if we went there and took stuff and helped? Brought those artifacts back. So we can do multiple things, right? So we can make a roll.
You can do multiple things. I'll say you can have 3 things going in parallel.
Cool.
So do you want to do defenses?
How about do
crop-
defenses?
I'm going to do cropland, and I'm going to help make the tools that people can use and make sure the tools stay functional.
And I'm
Okay,
going to do temple because early on I discovered how easy it was to manipulate people when you promised them something that they would only receive after they were dead.
Pat
But
should
if-
do
Change your name to
defenses.
David Koresh.
And
But
Chris
if-
is
Alright, I'll
doing
do
pig.
defenses.
So you got to figure out what you're worshiping, but that's okay. We can do that some other time.
But if
Alright,
McTeague is
so-
going to do the pigsty and kind of work on that,
No, we're taking the. Well, you can have 3 things running in parallel. That would give you 4 things in parallel.
Well, that was my point.
I'm sorry. Then forget
I'll-
temple. I'll
no,
do
no,
whatever.
no. You do temple. I'm gonna change and do pigsty and work on making.
Okay, I'll take cropland out. and I'll
I'm
put
gonna
the-
work on making defenses and
Yep, that's fine. Perfect.
The
stuff like
reason
that.
I'm working on that is because my next talent is going to end up being
Bacon master.
That's
the
okay.
food.
I got decent
Okay.
scout, so I can do.
All right. So
cool.
anyone who wants to work on defenses, roll me either a force or scout roll.
All right, I'm on defenses. Oh, that was shoot. Sorry, scout. Here we go, scout.
Force or scout. Yep.
Scout. I got it. One a success.
Yes, you did. So Patty, do you want to work on that one or?
Yeah, I don't know. I've got a problem clicking on my character sheet right now.
No.
Double click on your guy.
Nothing happens.
Really? All right. You want me to make a force roll for you? It's probably
Sure.
better than scout.
Oh,
Okay, so we're gonna give you. So 1 of 10. So okay, so you got 1. So 1. Okay, so you're not there, but you. Okay, so that is started.
all right, cool.
All right. Okay. right, so 1 of 10. So who's working on the pigsty?
Me.
Endure or roll know the zone?
Both of us, or
Next
Yes.
time I'll help you, Chris. I got know the zone pretty good.
What was the first? What are the two things?
Endure or
Endure.
know the zone?
Where's Endure? Oh, wait.
It's at the top.
The
Strength.
second skill. Yep. It's
Okay.
a strength skill.
Oh,
Doc. I'm going to push it.
Push it.
I
Push
don't
it.
know if
Good.
you can. I don't. Can you push those rolls? Hold on. Let me.
it's up to you.
I'm not sure you can push Arc Project rolls.
Oh, who cares?
It's up to
You
you.
make up the rules.
I'm
That's
getting
right.
some ice cream. I'll be right back. But I got a success.
You did. Yep.
My dog ate a pig.
Yeah, doesn't
He ate-
doesn't the dog get a roll here?
He's a border collie. He's helping for the herding.
He's
and
probably
stuff.
got better endure than Chris.
Actually, my endure shouldn't be that bad.
It's
I've-
no, it isn't. It's
No,
3
yeah, you
plus
can't-
2.
3 strength and +2.
Yep.
Yep. So actually, yeah, you can't push. Can't push Arc
I'm doing
Project.
it
so.
anyway.
Oh well, you better adjust your score back because it just knocked the thing off of you.
Oh.
All right, so there's progress made towards the pigsty. All right, so Wiz, give me a endure and manipulate roll for the temple.
Whichever the best.
Okay, here's manipulate.
Oh, okay, you went nowhere.
Oh well,
And you want endure?
No.
it's whatever's better.
Okay.
All right, so
So-
that's our projects. We got one success with farming and
Yeah,
one for
you
defense.
you made some progress on the pigsty. You also made some progress on the defenses. So
All
let
right.
me go take care of my animals, and you guys can kind of figure out what you wants to do.
Now we got to go exploring.
Yeah, that's the best part.
Yep. I'm with you.
And killing whatever we see.
So
Killing it dead.
while
So
you're
we
going
got
for the
2
animals,
zones before we get to the cars.
Would
If
this
we want to
be-
go to the cars.
would this be a good place for me to try and do my make a deal to try and find a map of the zone?
No, we have a map of the zone.
Oh, okay.
No, you
I
don't.
thought we didn't have a good.
Yeah, but we don't
You're-
have a
you're
real
kinda-
map. Screw
you're
it. It's
kinda
more
making-
fun
you're
finding our
making-
own way.
Well, theoretically, nobody has that map.
You're making a map as you go.
Making
Okay.
a deal, you should get booze so that Jake can have his scooter running.
But we didn't have any booze on the yard, right?
Yeah, there's no booze on this arc.
Oh.
Yeah. So, all right, I'll be back in a little bit.
Which
Or
is
so
why
they
I
say.
thought that if we made the first still, we would cash in.
All right, so if there's a way for us to go through 2 unknown zones and then get to the cars, we want to try that, and then we could go to the church and see if we can find something to bring back to increase your church thing, Wiz.
I don't
Yeah,
see
but
anything
boy,
that's-
if we had,
Oh, the
if
cars
we-
are way up
think
there.
about if, I mean,
Cars are here.
Okay.
what we know about cars is that they used to move people
We don't
fast.
know. We don't know what they do.
I'm a motorhead, so
You know.
I have a
So
I have a
you
general
know, right?
I have a general understanding of how they work, and
And
you're
I know
not-
the tail.
You're
I know
not
the
advanced enough to
tails.
make one run, right?
Have you guys seen that part of the video from Guardians of the Galaxy where they're trying to get in a 1985 car and they don't
No.
know how to press the button on the handle?
no, I haven't seen that.
Pretty funny.
What I think I gathered from Scott though is that you might not know enough to do anything with these cars, or do you know? Will you be able to steal some
He'd
parts?
have
I
to
don't
make
know.
rolls and stuff, like
I'd
even
have to
still,
make-
like using the engine and stuff like that for other stuff.
Yeah, I can make some rolls to see if there's enough there that I could figure out and fix to kind of get it running. It's going to require some sort of fuel that we may or may not have.
How about
so-
this?
It
We need
probably
to go
runs
for
on
fuel.
water. We'll just put water
I
in
have-
there and tank.
How about if I've heard tell that there are some people down in the bowels of this ship who
We don't even know what bowels are.
Oh no!
Well, we can't. What we have to do is
Then
ask.
we don't know. Then we don't know from whence the farts came.
I keep getting my hands and my
Are
feet
you guys-
mixed up. I don't know
Are
what's
you
going
guys
on.
guessing that there's no fuel left in any of those cars?
I don't think so. The fuel would
Well,
be
what
gone.
I was getting to was books.
It'd be gel,
Somewhere
but
there, I hear there are crates of books.
No,
And
Wiz, we're
maybe-
assuming that we hear stuff. We have to ask Scott. Like, I think we have to not use any knowledge that we know now. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Yes.
so we'd have to Scott. Hey, Scott, do we know anything about books? He said, yeah. Then we're like, let's go look for books.
well, maybe there'll be books in the trunks
all
of the
right,
cars.
But I was just trying to say that what it would be great is if we could find some kind of books about autos.
Well, they could be in the cars, like the
Yeah, it could be the
manuals,
manuals in the
could
cars.
Be a Chilton's? Is that what
Yeah,
it used to be
all
called?
right. Then we could go look for that. That seems reasonable.
Yes, and all I'm saying is that if we had a book about how they work, about how engines or how
That could help Scott
these things work, that Siphon could be reading while we go on our adventure.
All right, cool. I can plow us a course, and we can go through 2 zones we've never been through. Get to the cars. Do we want to try to go?
You're smart, right, Siphon?
I'm smart.
Yeah.
I got 4 wits.
Well, if he was really smart, he'd say, well, only compared to some.
We could also swing by the church and try to get something like a thing to bring back for growing culture. That's one up above the cars.
A nice cross with a dead guy on it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because aren't we looking for items for culture? We didn't know that was a
Yeah.
thing we do.
If he'll let me, I mean, I can spend a day with Pontiac. Pontiac is kind of like the leader of the gearheads and all that here.
I can use a day to regain my last busted agility point.
Yeah, Jay, maybe Pontiac's got a owner's manual or Chilton's.
Yeah, I can spend some time with him and see what he can
Let's do it.
let me know.
Sounds good.
And do we have enough weapons? Because
You
I
never
might
have
be able to
enough.
do a deal if one of us or more, like.
Dude, if you could get me a crossbow instead of a rifle, that way I'm not using money every time I shoot, I would appreciate that.
Yeah, okay, but I think we should hang on to the rifle because it's nice having that extra long range.
Oh, I know, but every time we fire, we spend
you
money.
should hide it in your butt.
Yes, no, I'm completely with you. I just wanted to make sure that you weren't asking me to deal the rifle for the crossbow.
Well, if you dealt the rifle, you might be able to get the crossbow and like 3 shields.
Yeah,
I
but
can, and I can jury rig and make arrows or bolts.
I need sling bullets. Finding rocks in the ground is really tough.
Ooh, you know what they got in cars?
Not sure we know what rocks are.
Ball bearings. It's all ball bearings these days.
We have to ask Scott if we've heard of rocks.
There's a chance. We call them something else.
There's
Nuts.
these things. If you throw them up in the air and they come down, they might hit you in the head.
We call them Uncle Chris's.
Bricks.
I'm gonna make another drink while we're waiting for Scotty Scott.
Oh,
Cool.
getting on TV.
I've got my ice cream. It's all gone.
Man, we just hit a shot, please.
Uh-oh. Celtics playing?
Yep.
Are they losing?
No, they're not, but they just missed like 10 shots in a row.
Oh.
And that's what happened in game 2. They kept on taking threes instead of freaking
Right.
the hoop.
Right? They're winning 16-11, but it's whatever. It's early.
Oh, so it's first period or first...
Yeah.
whatever you
Yeah,
call it.
7 minutes left in the first period.
19-11. Yeah, they're winning, but the first game they won, they were ahead by 30 and after like the first quarter, or some ridiculous.
And then they kind of
Yeah,
stop.
they were up by 40, I think, at one point.
Yep.
So I feel a little weird not having all these little tasks to do as a dog guy.
I
Yeah.
think we're figuring it out.
But I was really good in the fights last week.
I'm not a fighter. I hide.
What does the sheet say about the dog? I didn't really read the whole thing. Does the dog do the regular dog things, smell and?
So you can have different talents with the dog. I took.
Oh,
fight-
I remember now. You had to choose this.
Yes. So I took the fight one. I'll put it in the chat.
But I guess what I was saying was, even though the dog's specialty is fighting, wouldn't it still have a better nose than humans?
You and I would say so, but not the game. So what I can do, I could have used, you know how we picked an extra talent? I could have used that to pick up one of the other talents for the dog.
So you can like upskill your dog.
Right,
Yeah.
but what this does not say, Chris, is that you eliminate those normal things that would be part of being a trained dog. In other words, you're by training the dog to attack on command or whatever it is that is included in the training for +2 modification for the dog to fight.
Well, I'm assuming, like, a dog that's trained to sniff out bombs, theoretically could still fight. But a dog
Right.
that's trained to fight, it would be really hard to get him to sniff something out. Unless he's just trying to kill anything that moves.
Yeah, that's Pat's job.
That's Lincoln Garvey's job. But
Morris.
that's up to the DM anyway.
Morris.
I would even go so far as to say that part of training a dog to fight is, what do you want it to fight? And by that, you'd have to have some kind of a nasal trigger.
A nasal trigger?
Okay.
A nasal trigger.
I blow my nose.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Next
blow
time
my
Morris
nose in your
passes some
chest
gas.
or direction.
What the fuck? Okay.
Why'd the dog bite Morris in the ass?
He went to Taco Bell last night.
He smelled just like this giant orc.
Jay, when you have your head down like that, you really looks like you're wearing the Martian hat.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it does. Wow. Wow.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
Jay's
She
got
likes
a
it
hat
when
on.
he wears the Martian hat and puts his head down there.
The best part is that's just like one of those brushes that you would scrub the floor with.
Yes.
Yeah.
A scrubby brush.
So you guys really didn't like the idea of having this party member of this giant, sort of stupid prostitute? Wouldn't that be hysterical?
Well,
No.
you know what the problem is? We all fell in love with Mills,
Oh, thanks.
and then he died.
Yep, we can't handle news in another person that close.
He got confused and walked off in a random direction. It just happened to be the random direction was into the lava.
That happens. Poor Mills. God rest his soul.
Yeah.
Or Grasm Vaughn.
Poor Grasm Vaughn.
Hey, Grasm Vaughn did a great end fight, though.
Oh, that reminds me, Rob. I got to send you something.
Ooh.
That's what she said.
Something Grasm Vaughn.
He's going against the oath again.
As long as it's
Something
not
Grasm
some
Vaughnish?
white powder in an envelope.
And no way, and no ticking.
That's a large bill from RPI.
Yeah, I'm not sending that.
Here, they want you to pay them $80,000.
Yeah.
Can you pay all 4 years now?
I wish it would be cheaper, right? Because you know tuitions is going to go up. She's trying to do some cool scholarships. We'll see. They start at sophomore year.
Do they have any? Is she getting any type of scholarship with the swimming?
Oh yeah. She got 50 grand from them,
Nice.
so she's down to about 29,000.
What is the
Wow.
what is the practice commitment?
Oh, she doesn't get any money. Oh, it's for swimming. I'm sorry. It's D3, no swim money, but swim helps. Well, although she didn't take advantage of it for RPI, other schools they petition for you with acceptance. She didn't need. She got in without having petition from the swim team. So.
Oh, good.
He has to become a
but there
mermaid.
are these like little.
It's nice not to owe anything.
Yeah. But they're D3, no money for swim. She got money for women in engineering, right? So
Okay.
that's
Okay.
like 20 grand, right? So
Every penny counts.
yeah. So she wants to do this thing called the Smart Scholarship, which is through the DoD or whatever. They basically you work in a defense lab for 3 years after you get out, or similar thing.
Okay. So it's kinda
50
like-
people have gotten it out of RPI over the last. I think it came out in 2007, and 50 people from RPI have gotten it.
So it's kind of like ROTC, but for private sector.
Private sector, right? Now it's it's still kind of uncommon, but RPI is the #1 school for it that we found in the country so far.
But take it. I mean,
We'll see if she can get it, right? But we'll give it a try. And the cool part we thought was somebody there must know how to do it if 50 people have gotten it out of there, right? So
and
so-
it gives you a 3 years job afterwards. That
Yep. And they pay you basically to cover everything, and the stipend would actually pretty much cover so she would go for free. But the job for 3 years is kind of low
Yeah.
paying compared to what you would normally make, but 3 years at 45 grand is just hammers
Coming
you.
out of coming out of
experience.
Yeah.
But
No-
if you don't have to have
with
a
no
mortgage
debt.
for,
Yeah, no mortgage from her, it'll be great if she can do it.
And experience is worth
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, so we'll see. She's pretty psyched.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
She's ready to move. She's only 2 hours from you guys, right? Worcester's
Yeah.
only 2 hours from Troy.
It's 2 hours. Yep.
So in emergency, Uncle Pat's gonna have to zoom over there.
You can give him my number. I
Okay.
if something comes up.
2 hours to Troy?
Yep, 2 hours.
Yeah. It's a little less because it's on
I
the.
thought it was further.
No.
No.
It's Albany.
It's right on the other side of the border. You just go down to Mass
Well,
Pike, right?
I thought that Massachusetts border was like 2 hours.
No, it's an hour and a half. Trust me, I do.
Well,
and it's so many times.
I made it back from Rochdale
Yeah.
in 4 hours.
Rochdale.
Or is it Rochdale?
Rochester?
Rochester.
4 hours? How fast? Because that's out by Buff.
It took me 7 hours to get there.
My sister lives in Schenectady, which is right next to
I was
Albany. It's about 2.5 hours.
I was following Corvette. I was in the Olds Tornado with the 350 4-barrel.
You had
He
to
was
be.
doing about 120.
Yeah.
And like up there, that's 90 is just a big straight line.
Yeah, I know.
So every time he hit his brakes, I hit my brakes.
I was. That's where I was driving last weekend because it takes you right out to Indiana.
Yeah,
But
I was
Buffalo's-
freaking moving.
Yeah, I was just gonna say because Rochester's before Buffalo. Buffalo's 6.5.
Yeah.
So-
It took me 7 to get out there. I didn't know where I was going.
Yeah.
And it took me a lot less time to get back.
And
Nice.
Schenectady, to your point, Pat, is just past Albany, so that's 890 or 88,
Yeah.
something like.
Those was the days I used to speed.
But yeah, we'll send
Used
Uncle Pat to fight with the hockey team.
So
Yeah, Pat's such
I
a
was
fighter.
teasing her, right? Like, so her boyfriend now is a guy. His name is Max, and he's 6'5", and he's a D1
Nice.
swimmer, right? So I'm like, the rule is you have to date a guy taller than the last boyfriend you had. That's Dad's rule, right? Because so we found a hockey player who's a freshman this year that's 6'6" on the on RPI. I'm like, that's the only guy you can date. So you'll have to go beat up the hockey team. I noticed the hockey teams they're all business majors, every single one of them.
Oh, that's because it's easy.
Yeah. Well, I figured, right? The engineering is super hard there, right? They're all hockey players, all business major. I figure there's
Do you
got to be
remember the
one, though,
basketball-
right? There's always one guy that's like super great at sports and super smart, right? So
Yeah.
You remember the basketball player Manute Bol?
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, his son is in the NBA, and he named his son Bol, so his name is Bol. First and last name Boldbol.
Shot. Needs to be shot.
Bowl.
Well, you remember
What the
what George Foreman
George
did,
Foreman
right?
named all his kids George.
It's George Foreman.
Right. Yep.
My dad,
And his daughter's name's Georgetta.
when he had his Forsberg and Carlson on Park Ave, and he opened up he did movie rentals. He had a customer, and his name was George. First name George, last name George. And it's like, that's just
They
lazy.
both begin with G's.
What's the J version?
Just like Bull. Poor
Bowl.
kid. Yeah, poor kid.
That's what she said.
Bowl.
When you think about it and you look at all of our names, they're all pretty bland.
Yeah, it's our generation, man.
Well, growing up, I never knew another person named Jay.
Well, Whitney is a pretty unusual name for a dude.
Yeah, except when you get into
Houston.
your first grammar school and there are 3 Whitneys and 2 of them are girls.
I was just gonna say, how many
I
of them?
swear
were-
to God. That's
Oh, yeah.
why
You know,
I've
the
always,
children are our
I've
future.
always been known as Wiz.
Teach them well and let them lead the way.
Well,
I thought
actually, in grammar school, it was still Whizzer.
Whizzer.
Yeah,
That's
because my
because you-
grandfather nicknamed me after Byron Whizzer White, who was a
Oh.
Supreme Court justice.
I thought it was because you kept wetting your seat.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's what he tells everybody about the Supreme Court guy, but it's a bedwetting thing.
Which is funny because a Supreme Court judge wins his seat.
That's right.
He doesn't whiz it.
Whizzer.
Yeah, my grandfather always called me Whizzer.
Patrick, what's your
We'll
middle
call you
name?
Whizzer.
Sean?
Yeah.
Okay. Jay?
My middle name is not Jay. Christopher.
Oh, that's a shitty name.
That's a crappy name.
I know. Why
No
not?
wonder you go by Jay.
So the story.
And it's actually Jay, J-A-Y.
Yep. And my parents got shit when they named me Jay when I was born because, obviously they were a very religious family, so everything was like around was
Oh,
religious.
you
It's like
should have
there's
been
no
Jesus.
Saint Jay. Why did you name your son after somebody who doesn't have a
So
saint?
you're
name?
the reason that St. Christopher doesn't exist anymore?
Yeah.
No, well, my first name was Jay.
As
You-
soon as
you
they
na-
named you Christopher, it was like, boom,
That was
let's take
it.
away the saintness of St. Christopher.
Hey, we all
I was-
can't be Francis.
Francis. Lighten up, Francis.
Robert F. Duggan Jr.
Francis.
Is there a Saint Scott? Not that I remember.
Not that I know of, but by then they'd already blasphemed, so who cares?
They've been disowned.
Like your dad was a saint.
Yeah, no. He went to seminary.
No, really?
Yeah,
So that's
Wow.
what did it, man.
You realize that the root word of seminary is semen, right?
yeah. He I don't remember how many years, but it was at least a year he actually went to seminary
Spreading the word of God.
and got thrown
Or
out.
the seed of God.
With a, Boopity boop. But yeah, when we visit New York, we'll have to come visit Worcester.
Yeah,
Yeah.
please.
Well, yeah, it's better.
You come to Worcester then if we have to go out there.
Because I think she moves in on the 22nd or something, August.
And I'm ready. I've got my bag of dice for our in-person game.
Well,
Yeah.
We'll be in Florida up until I think the 23rd
Of
August.
August. Okay,
We're thinking of, the college time.
got it.
Yeah, we'll have to drop her off and get her a mini fridge or whatever.
I have 2. Do you want one?
Yeah, we'll think. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
I have 2 that are sitting in my basement, not doing anything.
Yeah, you can rent them there, right? But we're like, come on.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Well, this is free.
I know that's what I'm saying. 200 bucks versus $0. It's worth just the
If
gas
it's
alone.
free,
Get both of them.
yeah, get both. You can sell one and get book money.
Half
That's
price.
right.
$100.
Sell one to a roommate.
Yeah.
What do they get for renting them?
I
She
think
can
it's
put a still
$200
in
a
her
year
room.
for you get a microwave and a fridge for $200.
Rent them? Damn near killed them.
Her roommate is from Texas.
Oh, cool. That's always the crapshoot.
Where everything's illegal. Except for guns. Never mind.
Texas.
Emily had.
Politics are showing.
Yeah, Emily was lucky. She got a really good roommate. They're still good friends. So
Yeah. They put all the swimmers together, right? Because they have they swim early in the morning, right? So you wouldn't want your roommate waking you up every day at 5, right? So
no,
Especially
doesn't
not
mean
if
they'll
you're
get
a
along.
drinker.
I didn't get along with my roommate. I ended up switching.
yeah, me too. But then I room with
Me
the same
too.
guys forever, so. We
I didn't
shall
go to
see.
college.
What's that? Oh, you didn't go to college.
I'm the only one here that didn't go to college.
Okay.
Smart. You're the smart one.
I pulled in with my drum set and my giant speakers and all kinds of bizarre paraphernalia, and nobody was my roommate.
It was the
say.
60s, man.
Run away! Run away!
It was the 60s. Different time.
It was Animal House right there.
It was
Even in the
Kansas.
80s, we didn't have a mini fridge or a microwave or even a telephone in our room freshman
Yeah,
year.
really?
You didn't have a telephone?
You had to
Telephone? No.
hook it up yourself if you wanted to.
There
had
were
some-
no computers. All the records of the college were handwritten.
Yeah, we didn't have
Oh.
computers. No.
We had to buy, if you didn't have your own, the school provided one, but you had to buy it. So I had an Apple IIe for 4 years.
Wow.
It was like,
I remember they were very expensive, and Beth Jakes needed one for like anybody who went to Nichols, because it's all like basically a business school. They needed the computer.
Yeah.
It like added like 10 grand to their school.
wow, that's crazy. This wasn't
it
that
was
bad.
It was way out of whack.
Yeah, this wasn't that bad. But yeah, no, you're right. We couldn't have a hot plate in your dorm room.
No, you burn it down.
So come Sunday night when the cafeteria was closed, we all starved.
Oh, I'm sure.
So
See,
It's
that's
pretty-
why you
Go
guys
ahead.
needed to set up a hot dog cart or something.
yeah,
Well,
2
there was
dogs and a Coke.
There was a thing, Half-Ass Cafe, that they opened up in the student center. It was like burgers and whatnot. So that was the popular place on Sunday nights.
So a bunch of the other schools she applied to, they have like posh dorms now, man.
You have to.
Yeah, RPI's got
Nathan's-
the old school dorms, man, like the ones we grew up in. But
Yeah,
Solid
Nathan.
brick.
Yeah, at Tech where Nathan went, every year it was like he was living in a townhouse. Outside of
Really?
freshman year, from sophomore year up, they all had their own kitchens, living rooms, private baths. It was insane.
yeah, the honors dorm here at ASU, you wouldn't believe it. It's like, what the hell is this place?
Yeah, it's like a
They
townhouse.
got like a weight room, and like, come on, man.
Oh, and they're all air conditioned. We were.
Well, yeah.
I was
well,
lucky
in
to have
Arizona,
air.
that's a must. But there's only one air conditioned dorm at all of RPI, I think, too. Just one.
Wow.
I guess the joke is it doesn't matter what the weather is, the heat is always on. We'll have to ask.
It's not that bad.
Yeah.
Not that bad. That's why I joined the fraternity, and then we got to move into a house, like
Yeah.
a real house.
All right, we got to kill something. Is Scott back yet?
Not yet. His animals must be kicking the crap out of him.
Yeah, they are. So I hear Troy has improved a lot too, though. Like they redid the waterfront or something. And
I don't know. I've drive by when I go to Indiana, and my client is in Albany, but I haven't stopped, so I don't know.
Yeah, rumor has it. And they got the new president.
The new president, what, of the college?
Oh, the college, yeah. The lady ran it for 23 years. She retired, but kind of, I don't know if it was her choice, but.
Got it.
They were paying her $7.14 million a year. She was the highest paid college president in the world.
Wow.
Almost double the next highest paid college president.
That's like Billy Bulger at UMass.
And by what standard, by what rubric did she produce that much work?
I think
that they could justify that.
They do pretty well on research, right? So, but yeah, we don't know.
So she was attracting grants.
Yeah, the woman invented.
I'm not going to say anything.
She invented fiber optics and some other world-changing technology. She was a pretty famous scientist. But she was also, you know, she was the head of the Nuclear Regulatory Committee, and
wow,
she was something. But towards the end, it got to be a problem, right? So. But I guess their new president is the former provost at MIT, so.
So he will help to continue making the school great.
I think that part of why they had Dr. Shirley go was it was kind of waning a little bit, and they're like, no, man, we got to go back up.
We're not attracting the proper kind of stuff.
Oh, I think they still were. I just think that the way they rate schools is weird, right? So.
I had a professor.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was going to say I had a professor. I'll never forget it. I was taking a electromagnetism course, which was hard enough just to try to. And he walks in with this paper, says, "Check out this scientific paper I wrote," and he gives it to all of us, and we're all looking at it like, "Yeah, this is another language."
Dude, we're undergrads. What are you doing to us here?
Yeah, it's like, holy crap, dude.
I'm still wrapping wires around nails, dude.
No,
that was ChatGPT who wrote it.
Yeah, ChatGPT. Yeah.
All right, we should just make up our own adventures and tell Scott what happened.
Sure.
We went to K16.
That's what I was trying to do.
We went to K16 and we found a working M1 Abrams.
And I was able to get it started and drive it.
And
but you needed a carburetor, and I went out and made a deal and got one.
I don't think they have carburetors.
Well, no, some of them are diesel.
Are they? All right.
It's not carbureted, but
they're all
maybe
diesel.
fuel injected, probably.
Well, they're all turbo. What do they run? They have some kind of turbine, right? They all run on turbines.
Yep.
Wiz, you got to find us some, Sabo ammunition that we could shoot through stuff.
There we go.
Patriot missiles.
We're in the future. Everything runs on solar now, so we need the solar.
We got a solar-powered M1A1 Abrams, M1A2.
50 millimeter depleted uranium rounds.
They must have
with a machine gun on top.
That's right, or depleted uranium rounds for the 120 millimeter smoothbore.
There you go.
I think we just
here. I'm gonna roll a 6-sided die to find out how many of them I find.
All right, it's a 6 no matter what you roll.
I think we just nuke the Ark and then just start over from scratch to get rid of all of them.
We have 4 missiles for the Abrams.
No, we have 6. I saw a 6 rolled. 80. Not an 8.
That's an 8.
That's an 8.
It's an 80. Come on, man. Scott's not
that's
watching.
An 8. Rob, that's an 800.
That's right.
Remember, in Mutant Year Zero,
I rolled a 9.
You
What
can
are the
roll
odds?
666.
What are the odds we roll an 8 and a 9? A 51 and a 52.
You've always been one better than me.
That's what are the odds?
Ark of the Covenant. How are you rolling as Ark of the Covenant? Who's that?
I don't know who that is.
That was me.
Your Ark of the Covenant?
You know why?
The last thing you opened was the Ark character.
I have the Ark clicked.
Oh, I'm like, what the hell? And who's
If you click on it, you can roll as the Ark.
That's my dog.
Ah,
Kaiser. Read him and weep. 407. Oh, is this some kind of competition now?
No, but I did want to see a 10d10.
Configure settings. Let's see. Dice are nice. 3D.
281.
Aw, he's got it limited on his side.
Who?
Scott, there's a on the dice settings. There's a max number of dice that it'll roll, and he must have it set to 20. So no matter how many you put in, it's only going to roll 20.
Oh. Yeah, so that we can't do to him what he does to you.
I tried to roll 99, but that only came up 27. There we go. So you got to roll 100D.
Siphon rolled a 4,000? Oh, Jesus.
100D hundreds.
Yeah, I could even roll a 1D million.
Get out of here.
D4 plus 1.
Oh, I didn't roll the dice for that, though. I wanted to see a big old dice roll.
I don't think there's a billion-sided die or whatever that is. Little itty bitty teeny tiny facets.
When you push something, what do you lose? I don't really understand push.
Your sanity.
So what happens is if you, like, let's say you didn't roll any successes and you pushed it, any failure then impacts the trait or the attribute that you lose. So you'd lose, 1 point of strength or 1 point of agility automatically by pushing the roll.
But you can then make the roll.
But you can make the roll, and I think it does something with mutation points. So it's kind of like, I'm desperate to get this because we really need it. But if you push, you take damage on that attribute. I like the bright orange. Who's the bright orange dice?
Me. Smirk.
Cool.
I thought we all had 3 colors.
Yeah, except if you roll it from the dice tray.
Right. Oh, yeah, I'm black.
I can't tell that.
You can't tell that mine are black? Here.
Never mind.
The comedian with the black balls.
I'm the black.
Oh, that's a lot of dice. Pat has an awesome comprehend.
Damn. Oh, did you add to it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wits is my big one.
I just don't like that the numbers are meaningless.
We're idiots.
Anything to keep us entertained.
Yeah, it's either a success or a fail, and everything else is irrelevant.
All
Yeah,
right.
why don't they just have them be
So
blank?
I've taken the M1 Abrams that we found in L14, and I blow a hole in the side of the Ark.
And
I made a deal.
Cannon.
I made a deal, and we got 4 missiles.
Cool.
I got
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 successes.
All right, Jay, do you want a jury rig to fix Rob's scrap rifle?
Sure. No, I don't. I make it worse.
You son of a gun!
Do you want to push that roll?
I do.
Do it.
I did.
Ah, my poor scrap rifle's broken.
Wait, how come it didn't re-roll the 3 yellow dice?
It
Okay,
did.
there you
we go.
Okay.
Yay!
Oh, you just broke yourself, I think.
Oh, I took
Oh, no, you
2.
didn't. You should have taken 2 points of wits, right?
Ow!
But you get 2 mutation points. And Rob, your gear bonus on your scrap rifle is back up to 2.
Thank you.
Do you need me to do that?
I'm not
for you?
jury rigging anything now from
Got
now
it.
on.
All right, so we were going to do one more day in the Ark, Scott, so that Jay could talk to, what's his name?
Pontiac. Pontiac.
And then we were going to go adventure towards the car thing for Jay.
Let me go grab my glasses. Hold on a second.
Wiz wanted to do something too.
But yeah, the Wiz thing is if we go to the church, right, Wiz?
Well, I think
Zombies.
Chris is talking about I was going to do something before we left the Ark.
Oh, okay.
Zombies.
Yeah.
What was it I was going to do? Damn it.
I don't know. If you can't remember, it's not exciting.
Okay.
As long as it's not exposing yourself, it's all good.
All right, so you're venturing out.
So
We're going to do one
we
more
stay-
day so that Jay can talk
Yes.
to Pontiac.
So I do
Okay.
2 things. One, I want to kind of recover one of my wits, considering I just blasted 2 of them.
Wits you can recover in one shot.
Oh, cool.
But we can do, if we do one more night, we can all recover one, right?
And I wanted to talk to Pontiac about those cars that we saw to see what he could tell me that I might be able to use if we go investigate them.
Oh, I
again.
know what you're going to ask, Wiz.
I was going to
books.
try and make it. Was it the book or was
No.
it the deal for the crossbow?
Crossbow.
The crossbow. I was going to see if I could make a deal for what do I
Crossbow.
have? Yeah, I have.
I'll trade some water for a crossbow. Maybe some
well, I
bullets.
have. Yeah, I was going to see if I could trade 3 bullets for a crossbow.
And I can jump some in if we need to with bullets.
Oh.
And of course, I was going to try and. Would this be? This isn't to make a deal. This is just manipulate, right?
No, that's not good. That's not make a deal. You're trying to exchange something for a crossbow.
Yeah.
Yes.
Someone. Yeah. Well, that's not-
I hate leaving it up to luck. I just think I'm better than that. But here we go.
That's what you
That's what
think.
she said.
That's what she said. Hey, I did it.
Did give me a second.
Only I got frog legs instead.
Just give me half a second. Hold on a second.
But even if you keep the crossbow, we won't use many bullets, right? Wiz?
Oh, no, you won't find a crossbow.
Oh, well then we don't find a crossbow.
Well, what about a bow? What about?
So what did that success mean?
You don't. No one has a crossbow.
Oh.
But you want a ranged weapon that doesn't take bullets, right?
Yeah.
You could find someone that has a scrap bow, I think, right?
So a bow made out of some metal piece
Something.
taken
Windshield
off of
wipers.
some thing.
Cool.
And I can fix those, and I can make arrows.
Okay.
And they're silent if you sneak up and shoot.
Only there was something to shoot them at.
I shoot him at Morris.
Let's shoot them at a pig. A wild boar that we can't even eat.
You know,
'cause it's mutated.
Oh, I
tell
missed
you-
Morris.
Yeah, you can find someone that will. Yeah, you can find a scrap bow, and yeah.
How much?
We are now the most powerful party in the world.
Watch out for us.
One of us could shoot one arrow and miss in the combat. That's awesome.
Roll me a d6.
Come on, Wiz.
Roll me a d3. Roll me a
Oh,
d3.
he's rolling the d6.
Divide by 2.
Happy Willie Nelson Day.
A
That was
4.
2 days. Oh, 3 days ago. Sorry.
Will cost you 5 bullets.
Oh, baby. Okay,
You got
I
3,
got
I'll
it.
give you 2, Wiz.
All right. So I'm taking 3 off of mine.
Yeah, I took 2 off of mine.
All right, and now Smurf gets the bow.
No, I'm just doing that.
Yeah.
And can
Can I give the scrap rifle to Wiz? You can hold the scrap rifle, right?
yes, I can. I have
I'll
no
give the scrap
experience
rifle
with
to Wiz.
All right.
Does it work?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
fixed
but
it.
it takes bullets.
I'll give you
Well,
the 6
did-
bullets too,
I
Wiz.
thought you had a rifle, Morris.
I have bullets and I have shooting skill of 3. I'll take it.
Oh, I didn't know.
Oh,
I thought
okay.
you had one.
Yeah, Morris, take the scrap rifle. I'm gonna use the
That's
bow
even
because I
better.
can try to shoot from silent, right? If I sneak up. Cool. Give the scrap rifle to Morris, Scott.
Give me a second. I will. Give me a second.
Thank you, bud. So how many arrows can, I guess arrows would be considered bullets, right? Like,
Yeah, roll like a. You can make a like a d6 of.
all
Like
right, Jay,
a-
make me 66
3 to 6.
arrows. 6.
Yeah, baby.
Can I put those as something else instead of bullets? Because bullets are money, right?
Yeah, just throw them into gear.
You got it.
Can Siphon examine one of these arrows and learn how to make them?
He just
That's what I
make-
do.
That's what
Oh.
he did. Oh,
I'm sorry. I thought they came with the bow.
I've just made 6. I can use my skill to create arrows.
Thank you. I got 6 new gear.
Yeah, so okay, there you go. You got 6 arrows. Perfect. All right. So
All
then
right,
you
so now
waited-
talk to
Pontiac.
Pontiac.
No, that's
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
I'll spend the day with Pontiac just to have him teach me what he can. I know he's a grouch, but to see what he can teach me about, these strange mechanized vehicles that have wheels and whatnot.
Remember, you have a scooter, Jay.
I do, but
know,
I have
we
no
gotta get
booze.
booze for it.
I know. Yeah. So
Oof.
he knows they're like bigger versions of your scooter, and
Okay.
you need to. You need fuel. Fuel. You need fuel.
So,
That's cool.
Wiz
I
had a
just
very
meant-
good question, Scott. Do we know about books as a form of knowledge?
Yeah.
I
You've
thought
heard
we
about
read.
them, but you don't
I
have.
thought we read.
We don't, but we can look for them, right? Like we can look in the trunks and you know what I mean. Like, yeah,
It's
cool.
artifacts. Yeah, that's what.
Yeah.
That's
Can
the
you
kind of.
read?
All right, cool,
You can like read your name and like very very basic stuff.
cool. But we would know they're artifacts to bring back to the Ark. Cool.
Yes.
All right, cool.
We just. Been,
So we've already done our rolls for defense and stuff. That's per game, right? Not per day.
per session.
Right?
Yes.
All right, cool. All right, so we want to do the thing to the cars, guys.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So Jay, Scott, we're gonna go N14 first.
Yep.
All right, because
Takes
we've
you
already
an hour
been there.
bonus.
We're gonna show Siphon the human body thing. Do we need to make any kind of roll?
No. So you did M14.
N, right above us, right here.
Yep.
That's
yeah, the
N,
body
yep.
was in M14.
Oh, okay. Well, then we're gonna skip that because I want to go diagonally into M15. Right? We'll search a new one.
All right.
Find a path.
Adding a page for M. Which one, Rob?
M15.
I can do it. It's gonna be M15. Yeah, right where Wiz is, right here. Jay.
Yeah.
Right here.
No, I'm keeping journals.
Okay.
So we can
Here we
look
go.
them
We're
up
gonna
in
do
the
a roll. I got one success.
Okay, you are able to find a way through.
And because I'm a scavenger, if you want to put something, if there's something that would be cool for us to find.
Let me.
Wow.
Hold on, I gotta find something.
Or some structure we could examine to find something.
Oh, but he gives us a description too, right? So we got to see what it looks like.
17 were-rats. The question is, what are they wearing?
Where are they?
Okay.
They're not wearing any pants.
No, put on your pants.
Okay.
Okay, I'm listening.
All right. So you are in a. Wait a- Okay. You are in kind of like it's like a scrubland ruins. Kind of the typical buildings, overgrown and choked with weeds, and scraggly looking plants. As soon as you guys walk in, the air has a general miasma.
There.
And
So it's gonna bother my asthma?
and it's like a thick fog rolling through, and you enter the zone, and very quickly you all take a rot point.
Ouch.
All right, bad rot, baby.
Run away! Run away!
Oh, Rob's fault.
Fix the atmosphere, Jay.
Yeah, I didn't roll enough to do rot stuff, so. All right, cool. Well, we quickly
I don't know.
move.
I don't know how to make air purifiers yet.
Yep. So, yep. So,
We're going to quickly move to L16 if possible.
Yep. So everyone, roll me a d6, please.
Oh, let me do my rot point. One.
You take rot points, you have a chance of taking damage. And if you roll a 6,
I did roll a 6.
you take a point of strength damage.
Oh, you stuck. All right, strength done.
Don't do it. Just eat something right now.
That's bad. Don't.
Well, you gotta take 4 hours of rest too.
That's all right. I'm not a strength-based guy. We'll be all right for now.
Let's rest in this. Let's rest here.
We can go to this hut right here. We know in M16.
Well,
No.
you gotta kind of back into, unless you want to go charge through that zone, you'll have to like back into either N14, N15, or M14.
Well, we'll go to M14 then.
Okay. Yep.
We'll show Jay the body for whatever
so we
reason.
weren't. So we weren't even able to traverse it. We kind
couldn't
of hit it and
traverse
said,
it.
"Get the
Yeah.
hell out!"
It is a strong rot level.
All right.
I try to find a good stick so I can poke the dead body with it.
All right, we're going to M14.
Okay.
Is it?
Roll me a
Anything
d6 rot.
You got it, bud. I rolled a 1.
Okay, well, give me a know the zone.
You got it. Know the zone. I got a success and 3 failures, but I got 1 success.
Wow.
Got a success. Let's see. Oh, okay, that's not so bad.
Not so bad. We like that.
Okay. If you also remember, this is kind of a weak rot, so
Yep.
if you spend a day here, you'll take a rot point. But it's so. Let me look this up.
Good luck.
So there's a rot of 1 in this one now.
Hold on. Yeah.
It's the wind. It's the wind from the last one.
You said we all took one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right
everyone
up the
took a rot
tape.
point.
From this new zone too, or the last one?
The new
M15.
one. We're in M14 now, right?
Yeah.
So we have a rot of 2 now, right?
No, you healed the rot you had.
Okay, thank you. 1 then. All right, cool. So we show him the body.
Hold on a second. I gotta find it. Yeah.
All right.
Something.
Something happened. Pat has to kill it. Kill it, Pat.
Huh?
What?
Kill it, Pat. Stop watching the game and kill it.
Lincoln Garvey.
So you enter in and you start to explore the body, and kind of in the distance at the edge of the the end of the road, a pale green shimmering light is like moving in and around the buildings.
to the west.
Well, no,
Very
it's in
far.
your zone. It's in the zone.
Yeah.
But there's like a pale green shimmering light that is kind of like weaving in and out of the buildings, like down the road from you. Because
Solar
My
power.
question is it east or west? Is it coming from the west, east, north?
it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter?
Doesn't matter. It's just a distance away from you.
All right,
And it's
cool.
kind of,
I don't, can I do a know the zone on the green glow?
you can attempt to know the zone. Is that
got it.
-2?
I hide.
-2. All right, let me put my skill to 0 and then roll it. Just the 4 rolls. I got a success. Is it dangerous?
You don't believe it's dangerous.
Oh. All right, guys. I don't think it's dangerous. Should we wait for it?
Yeah, sure.
All right, cool.
Let's. Okay, I hide.
Okay, so it kind of like pops in and out of some buildings,
Oh,
just fades and goes away.
It doesn't make it to us.
Nope.
All right. Let me take a note. Green glow.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, where to now, gentlemen?
Oh, that's the wrong one.
You can go
We're gonna
north.
go L. We might as well go L15. But as we approach, is the acid storm still brewing?
Roll me. Well,
Should
roll
I
me
do the know the
d6.
zone?
Yeah, roll me d6, and then we'll see.
All right.
We'll roll a 1.
I roll a 4.
Okay, it appears to be fine.
All right. Then we're gonna go from L15 to L16, a new zone.
Ooh. Let me see. I think I have that one
I
done
gotta
up.
stop closing that bloody freaking thing.
green.
All right, I'm
what
gonna
you
find a path in the new zone. I got 1 success. Son of a bitch. At least I know of
Yeah,
something
well,
fun in there that you want us to see.
L15. Right? L15?
L16.
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 Oh, okay. Yeah, this one's a fun one. Okay.
Cool.
So you reach. So as you start to enter
Got
the
it.
zone, it's slowly the slowly the buildings and the trees and the ground itself like starts to turn crystalline. It's almost like, and what little light that is filtering through the cloudy sky is like refracting and sending little shards of color all about.
Kind of scared. Let's go back to the Ark.
And there is,
Yeah, I don't want to
and-
become crystalline.
and in, yeah, hold on a second. Let me do this. Do.
Do.
What's your character's name again, Pat? Oh, Pat's not there.
Morris.
Morris. Well, his token says Pat, not his name.
Okay, and as you, and so as you enter there, you see, oh yeah, that would be fun.
We see.
Let me just see if that's. Let me see if I can find it.
Pat wants to kill something.
I know. Give me
Kill,
a shot.
Pat, kill.
There we go. So, inside kind of this glassified area,
Yes.
you see a thunder starts to roll in, and it causes the glass to kind of tinkle and chime
He
as you
said
go.
tinkle.
And kind of like at the street opens up that you are walking on, and then there's like a courtyard with kind of a large like stone, like pale stone, imposing pale stone building in front of you.
So a cool stone building in the middle of the courtyard.
Yep,
Did
like
it have windows? Are they all blown out?
Yeah. I mean, it's ruins. There's
Okay, all right.
you've seen you've.
All right,
seen
should we
better-
investigate?
And a quick question as we're making our way there
Is there
is
places for Jay to hide?
no, well, yeah, but not yet. Is the crystal something that I can take pieces of it? Or
Yeah,
is
and it
it-
breaks off. It's like it's some phenomena has turned, the trees and portions of the landscape to glass.
All right,
Got it.
can we do a
So I-
know the zone to see if we feel like it's dangerous?
It's a building. Yeah, give me a know the zone. Why not?
Any minuses?
Or a scout. Give me a know the zone or a scout.
Any minuses? No.
Nah.
All right, cool. I got 2 successes. I got 4 successes.
Right.
I
Dang.
know this shit like what it is, baby.
I walk
Okay.
up to the building.
Okay. All right. So you have.
I know basic traits in effect. I
Okay,
get to
so
answer
you-
3 extra questions about the phenomena.
So, leading in and out of kind of the broken main doors of this building, you are seeing multiple sets of, dirty, like humanoid but small humanoid footprints.
All right. All right, cool. So I see humanoid footprints.
Yep.
Do I feel like it would hurt us to get close? It's dangerous.
Are we able to tell distinctly enough whether they are childlike small or
You've never seen a
just-
child, so you don't know what that means.
Oh, small feet or big feet? Human feet or monster
They're
claws?
smaller than your feet, but they are obviously humanoid. They're not
All
like
right, cool. Let's approach.
I stay in the back.
Yeah, well, the Chris and Pat go first. I'm gonna flank them so I can fire on whatever happens to them.
I need a map. Okay, yeah, maybe we don't need a map. Okay. All right, so you enter this building and there's like a small entryway with, shattered glass doors that were framed in thick metal.
Ooh.
And then as you enter,
It's a bank.
you enter probably the largest room you've ever seen. It's the ceiling and the roof, which is crumbling above you with small motes of light shining down through. There's a large courtyard that is probably 60 feet square and at least 30-40 feet tall. And off to the left and the right, there are a pair of corridors.
Who just went zooming by?
What was that? Oh, there are a pair of corridors to the
Try to
left and to
explore
the
this
right.
map.
And then straight in front of you, there is like this grand, like fancy looking stone stairway that goes up and then branches to the left and to the right. That goes up to and then around the courtyard there is kind of like a banister and a balcony that is above it, and you can see there's yet another corridor that goes straight back kind of on both sides of the stairway, and possibly corridors going out, you can't really see on the balconies, but there are corridors on the balconies.
Hey, McT, where do you think those stairs go?
I believe those stairs will go up.
Are we going left or right?
Left.
We know
left is
what
on
left
the
and
table.
right are.
Nope.
All right.
It's a
We know
hallway.
what stairs are used for.
Yeah, you know what stairs are.
Okay.
Can we,
stairs in the
all right, can I scout up ahead?
We've been smoking a lot of doobies, man.
Sure. So, so you see the footprints. The footprints lead, kind
One
of
success.
into this main courtyard, and you can see in this courtyard there are a number of kind of like stone plinths that are raised with like with other refuse and junk and stuff in there that you can't quite identify.
He's using the Rob Duggan description. Stuffs and junks.
So it is, and so there's things.
Trying not to give it away by using real words.
Yes. And so there, you see broken stone. You see some that, broken glass and wood. There's a frame of metal with broken.
So with my
shattered.
scout of 1 success, do I see any more tracks moving out? You know what I mean? What way they went?
You see the tracks. The tracks primarily like a move, go down the corridor behind, straight ahead behind the stairway. But
All
there
right.
are
I tell the dog
numbers.
man.
There's a small number of footprints that both go up the stairs as well as left and right. Bye, Pat.
While Smirk does whatever it is he's doing, I investigate the area, and I'm like kind of looking for any type of like useful scrap, those types of things as they go. I'm distracted by that.
Nice.
Sure.
Hey,
I suggest we go down the hall on
give
this
me-
floor.
All right, cool.
give me a
McT votes for the hall.
Which hall?
The
The one
on
straight
this
ahead with the
floor.
footprints.
Yes. Okay. You can do that. Jay, give me as your. Oh, look at that. Okay. As you're poking around, give me a quick comprehend roll.
Certainly.
Nope. Oh,
You want to push that?
No. I just got all my stuff back. I'm good.
You have no. You're really kind of digging through stuff, and there's like pieces of stone, and you just can't fathom what this may or may have been at any point in time.
All right. Well, I keep looking, but cool. I get it.
I think it was a strip club.
We know what stripping is.
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it's how you take the wax off the floor.
All right, so as Chris said, we're gonna go
Okay.
down the corridor with the footprints.
Okay, so you enter. So you go down the corridor, and it's a corridor, and then there are some. It's a pretty wide corridor, and again, kind of like in front of the walls and in the walls, there's shattered glass and pieces of metal and stone and wood that looks like it's been smashed and broken, and it's just in this refuse and stuff kind of all over the just kind of spread all around.
All right, nothing
And-
that we would consider an artifact to drag back to the Ark.
Nope, not yet.
So
So, but
roll through all this shit, I say. Come out and show yourselves and clean it up.
Yeah.
so then there is there's a door to the left, a door to the right, and the corridor continues down.
Well, of course we'll go left, right, Chris?
Yep. Left it is.
Okay, so
That's always scrotum.
Do we
So
check
this-
doors like secret doors?
no, it's like all broken up and stuff, and so you kind of
Right.
walk through. So yeah, roll me a d6.
Look for secret
Rob.
doors.
Are you trying to be sneaky, by the way?
Stealth,
Oh.
man. I got a sneak
Uh-huh.
ability.
Okay. Yep. All right. So you enter this room, and it's another fairly sizable room, maybe about 40 feet deep and 30 feet wide,
And Johnny Five's in here to blast me.
and kind of in the center and also along the walls, you can see there are kind of these rusting. A large
Things
number
and
of
stuff.
kind of like on the floor, like rusted pieces of metal that have collapsed on the floor, but some of them also are kind of still standing, and they kind of have like a humanoid figure, but it's kind of all rusted, and it's over, and weeds are growing up through it, and there are a number of these, as well as what you can obviously identify as what may have once been weaponry of some flavor.
Ooh. Holy rusted metal, Batman.
It's armory.
No, I pulled up a random map,
All right, so
So everyone give. Oh shoot! I did that. Hold on a second.
holy rusted Batman. Battle, Batman.
Have another drink.
Holy rusted metal Batman.
Holy rusted man metal.
Bat metal.
It's a new kind of music.
All right, let's
I investigate the.
Oh, you don't get a chance quite yet.
Oh.
You don't get a chance because the holy rusted metal comes and attacks me. Pew pew pew! Johnny Five kicks you in the balls.
Yes, Jada makes some Rust-Oleum or something that cures rust.
So Rob, you are able to see that there are some tracks that go into this room and kind of deeper into the room.
Okay, I hint to my friends. There's tracks.
Okay, so Rob,
I look for a position of that I can shoot from a higher spot. Is there something like that?
No. But give me a scout roll.
Did you read the Kama Sutra?
We don't know how to read.
No successes.
I heard it's mostly pictures, though.
Actually,
no failures,
roll
but
two-
no success.
Roll two more dice because you have a bonus because you.
All right, there's 1 and then 2. I got a 6, so that's a success, right?
Yeah.
Do we even know what pictures are?
It's when you grab yourself by the taint.
I missed the taint.
Okay.
Ew.
That's what she said.
Okay.
Right,
So
one success
Rob, as you
towards-
enter, you can
Yep.
see. All right. So there are.
16.
All right, we're gonna throw you back in here again.
Oh, there's a map.
Where's the map?
Oh.
Yeah, that's what it is.
We got a map.
Let me just see if you're updated.
Nice, Kaylor.
Okay. No.
Hey,
so
more.
You guys all. You're kind of all at the door, so you're kind of this arm's length thing here.
Okay.
No, stop moving, Wiz.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was trying to get my sheet to see if I was up.
Hey, I'm gonna move too then.
Nope.
Oh wait, I'm gonna move over.
Okay, so Rob sees kind of like hiding amongst some of these
ninjas.
piles of stuff, and Rob has heard about these. He's never actually seen them. So Rob, you were successfully identify these guys as
Islamic women.
Zone
Yes.
Ghoul.
Zone ghouls!
So
And I know they're dangerous.
You've heard a number of different things. It's you hear that they're aggressive nomadic like people. They attack a traveler without warning. They tend to be mostly active at night, but
Yeah.
you've also heard other rumors that say that they're cannibals and they eat mutants.
Well, then I know to kill them. I look for cover and then fire my bow or whatever I need to do.
We're in initiative, so we're gonna
Cool.
start.
Let's see what happens. Go smirk it.
Did you say zone zombies?
Zone
So
ghouls.
scared.
Zone
So-
ghouls.
They're
Can you
basically
just-
sand people.
While
Kind
you're
of.
rolling initiative, can you just describe the room that we walked into again?
It looks like a
It's-
dartboard.
No, it's
Broken glass.
it's about
Rusty
It's about
metal.
30 feet wide and about 40 feet deep. So everything is kind of in
That's what
short
she
range
said.
here. Everything's in short range.
Got it.
And there are rows of like rusted metal like in the center of the room as well as on the sides of the room. And some of them and Chris was right. It's like Higgins Armory. It's like a medieval
Got it.
exhibit and an old museum. But most of the armor you can see some of it's still standing, but most of it's kind of rotted out.
Got it. Okay, thank you.
All right. So,
Strike moves last.
I move last.
wait, how can I move?
Siphon is even suckier than Strike.
Right. Chris
Or Smirk.
and Kaisar get to go first.
Well, I sick 'em. I can't move them.
Sick 'em.
Game's paused.
Sorry, yeah. So you sick the
So-
dog. So he's able to get actually no, he can move 2 range. He can't quite get into melee range, but he can get close.
Okay.
So he'll attack one next
That's what
round.
she said.
Okay.
Because they're kind of at the far end of the room. They're hoping to get the drop on you, but yep.
We sniffed him out.
But
And
you
is
still have
that-
a maneuver, so you can move closer.
I
Or,
move farther.
so you kind of walk out of the room. Okay.
Well, to the edge.
Hold on a second. I'm still on my combat trackers.
Poor doggy.
Because I don't see a room line, so I
No, that's fine. No, that's fine. You kind of like step out the door. So, yep. Okay, so Pat, your turn.
So they're all in a line like that?
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Can I
They
move
are
up
all
here?
spread. No, think of it. This is just a representative of basically how far away they are. They're all at the under end of the room, taking cover behind these piles of stuff.
And things.
But you
Can
see
I
them.
move up to them and breathe fire on them all?
It will take you 2 moves to get up to them, and you can breathe fire next turn.
Okay.
Actually, no. Wait. So is your fire breath short range or long range?
I don't know.
Or arms rest.
Don't forget you got a new rifle, pal.
Is that
Lean razor.
You can move.
Okay,
and
no,
shoot,
you can
right?
step. Yeah, no, you can step up 1, and you can breathe on 1. Yep.
On one?
Yes, 1. Flame breath
That's
is a
better
single
than
time.
none.
It was at this
Okay, I'll
moment
breathe
that he
on
knew.
one.
He fucked up.
Okay.
So, what do I do?
Spend mutation points. How many? I don't know how many you
I'll
want to spend.
spend 3.
3. Okay, so now you roll 3d6. So,
Hold on. Sorry.
but he does drop.
Nice.
Killed one.
Yep. Hold on a second. Roll on. Do
That's
you
not
remember
right.
the roll tables are, Pat?
Where are they?
undo.
It is
Roll and
it's
move
the thing that
tables.
looks like a. There's the book icon on the top right, and then there's the cards. It's between the book and the cards, and then this says MYZ core book, and then if you
Tables,
open that
yeah.
up, there's a mutations misfire table. Give me a roll.
It says
on that.
MYZ core book.
Yep. Oh, expand that.
That was me. Did I do something fun?
All right.
No.
Mutations misfire. Okay. I
You
clicked
roll
on that
on
and just roll.
Yep. Click on roll.
Oh, twice as many mutant points.
Oh, so unfortunately, you just burned through all your mutation points.
Oh,
But you did drop them.
that sucks. You waited all this time, Pat, and you done.
And he took
Fuck
one out,
up.
right? He killed one?
He took one out.
So this guy is here. He's kind of he's at near range. He's going to target the dog.
No, not the dog.
Wrong.
Ooh, he broke something.
Nope, he hit. He did 1 point of damage to the doggy.
I know, but he got explodey black die.
Yeah, but his thing broke.
What thing broke? No,
Look at his gear.
His thing broke.
that's if you fail. He success.
Oh, got it.
I thought the little flaming black die meant that something
If you
broke.
if you don't
It
succeed,
does if you fail to the roll. The one attack.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right.
How many I only have? Weird.
He hit him with a slingshot.
He did.
Another one.
Do you
That's a
need me to
lot of
damage
die.
your?
I got it.
Okay.
Another
1 point, right?
Yeah.
stupid
Yeah, my
soul
point.
ghouls.
All right. So this guy here, I'm gonna roll. Well, here, let's do this. Why not?
shit.
He's
What-
stuck
what is
between
he
the
about to
dog and
do?
cat.
What
Right,
is
he
he
turned
about to
her-
do, Scott?
What's he about to do?
Attack.
This
Is he
guy
using a weapon? What's he doing?
I counterspell.
Shooting a slingshot whiz.
No, this guy is swinging a bicycle chain at Pat.
Oh, bicycle
and-
chain.
I used my shield spell.
And as he starts to swing, I use my sonar as a
It's
reaction.
not a ranged weapon.
It's a react. Oh, I thought he was going to throw it.
No.
You were wrong.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I thought you were saying he was swinging it around and he's gonna...
Yeah, no, he's swinging a bicycle chain at him. You know what the bicycle, so it's a chain. So Pat, you take 1 point of damage. Actually, no, Pat. Roll me 3d6. Click on your sheet. Are you able to click on your sheet again?
Yeah.
Okay, roll. Click on the armor and roll.
I gave you a shield.
Balls of steel.
Oh,
Oh no!
Is that bad?
Yeah, so
Broke
you
part
took
of
a
your
point of
shield.
damage. You take a point of strength damage, and your armor takes a point of damage.
Okay.
You want me to do it for you?
Sure.
So your armor rating drops to 2 now. That one's dead. Pazzo, your turn.
I pull out my gun, I aim it, and that's my my something, and then I use my action to fire it.
Yeah, you already had your gun out, so you
can move and
aimed.
fire.
You get +2.
Oh.
Yep.
Nothing.
You push the roll.
Yeah, sure.
schmegma.
Hit the push button.
I know my dice was in the way.
Yeah!
Oh, snaky.
Oh.
Okay, you hit him. I think you just took a pair of. It should have already done it too. Yes, you took a pair. You did take damage, but
But
you
he
do
got
get
his
2.
mutant points, right?
You
You
get
get
2.
two mutation points.
And
I
you
think
hit-
it automatically gives it to you. I saw it do it for me, so
Yes,
Oh,
it
gave
gave
him
it
the
to me.
mutation points.
yeah.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Or maybe
Yeah,
we
it
were
auto
getting
did
them
it
last
to
week.
me too.
All right, which one did you
That's what
shoot?
she said.
The one is it one of the ones attacking the dog or Pat?
Yes,
Or
yes. This one right here.
this
Dog
is the one
one.
attacking. Okay. All right. So
Wow.
you took some damage.
Ugh.
Yeah. Okay. So he took some damage. You're. Okay. No, you didn't do gear damage. Okay. Yep. Got it. Perfect. 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 All right. So this guy here.
So I'm sorry. What do I get for pushing? I just get to
You take damage and you get 2 mutation points.
excellent.
Just remember, you can never have more than 10 mutation points.
Ugh.
Got it.
I know. Life is hard. All right. So this guy here.
That's what she said.
Leave, they go.
Jay, come on! You beat me, Chris, and Rob.
And I was
More like
slow.
that's what
Slow.
he said.
So he's gonna take a slingshot at Pat.
That doesn't
No.
seem right. That seems wrong.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Ooh.
Oh, but he is gonna push that roll. All right. So
Ow.
Pat, he hits you. Give me an armor roll again.
I'll take that.
Yep. You
Damn.
take a point of damage.
To what?
Strength.
Strength?
Strength.
Yeah. Physical damage is always strength.
Okay.
All right. So the last zone ghoul goes, and he's gonna take a shot back at you, Mr. Wiz.
Oh, poor Mr. Wiz.
He hasn't acted yet, but he sees you shooting things, so he's gonna take a shot.
Little bunny foo-foo hopping through the forest.
He hits you for 1 point of damage, Wiz.
Do I do that?
I yield.
Yep, 1 point of strength.
I'm yielding. I yield to you. Stop.
So Rob, your turn.
Yielding.
I'm gonna fire the ball at the one that's attacking the dog, right? Which is this one?
Got it. Yep.
Is that which one did Wiz already shoot? That one?
He shot the one that's attacking the dog. This guy
Alright.
here.
All right. Well, then I fire my new bow thanks to Jay.
No.
I got 2 successes, and I'm gonna choose to do an extra point of damage. So a hit and an extra point of damage.
Yep. So
Does my
that
bow
is-
break, or because I succeeded, the bow
No,
didn't break?
nope. It's only. Yep. So he.
All right.
He
And then
goes
as my
down.
next action, I knock another arrow,
Yeah. There you go. Perfect.
and I minus an arrow, so I got 5.
Thank you, sir. Your turn, Jay.
All right,
Pew, pew, take that. Ooh, where's the button?
I dive behind a pile or something to try to hide and get cover. So
Yep, you got cover? Yes.
I'm sure that's one. And then I start like rummaging through to see if there's anything I can quickly try to fashion as like a shield or something, even if it's very rudimentary, just to kind of deflect or hold something up.
Yeah, you go. Yeah, we'll say you can find something.
Come on, that was a foul. How did they not call that?
That's what she said.
No, you watching Celtics or something?
Yeah.
Of course.
You want me to make a roll or something on that?
We'll say you can find something. It's, it's not gonna give you a ton of cover, but yeah.
That's okay.
All right, so back to Chris.
I yield.
Okay.
I'm yielding.
The doggy get to
I
attack?
yield to you.
Yep, the dog will say he attacks the guy.
Stop.
He runs in to attacks the guy next to him.
I'm yielding.
Give me a fight roll.
I gotta
What the dog doing?
fight.
Yep.
What's the dog doing?
He's crushing him.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
Whoa!
Damn.
That's like legendary, right?
That's
pretty
4
good.
points of damage.
Boop. He drops like a sack of potatoes. You knew what potatoes were. He dropped like a sack.
And he uses his movement to get closer to another guy.
Yep. Okay, so
what does Chris the person, McT the person do?
I'm gonna
So
throw a
there's
sling bullet.
there is a. Oh, yeah. Okay. You're at short range. Yep. Actually, technically a -1, but that's okay. All right, so you hit once. Now you can do a stunt, so you can have them drop whatever they're holding, or push them back, or
Extra damage.
or extra damage.
Challenge accepted.
Extra damage.
Which one did you hit?
I want to say the one on the left.
Well, then maybe you should say the one on the left.
I think I just did.
All right. Still up. Dead, and Kazo.
Dead.
And I used the doorway as cover.
Yep, perfect.
Ugh.
All right, I am going to haul up a huge acid loogie.
Ooh.
Right.
We are going
Is that
to
hitting?
spit that acid.
There are pills that work very well for acid reflux these days.
It doesn't say that I have to roll it.
You don't. You just
Eprazole.
spend your mutation points.
Spend your mutation points.
I got it. Okay.
Mutations
and,
always work. They just may do something unexpected on the back end.
Got it. I did it,
That's what
and I
she
did it at the guy on my left here.
All right. So roll
It's
me
like
a
the
d6.
taint.
A D who?
The
D6.
I don't have a
mutation
take
change.
button on this game.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that, Scott.
Roll me a d6. That's fucking mean. Okay.
6.
Nothing happened.
Oh,
The taint.
Well, this
I
guy.
would have liked the new mutation.
Come on, what the hell's going on in this game?
This guy is going to attempt to run away.
They're playing in Atlanta. I don't see any successes.
So he gets up and he starts to scurry away. He's moving towards the back of the room. You think maybe there's a bolt hole there or something, but he trips over some of the armor and falls down on his face.
Should I shoot him with a scrap rifle?
Not yet. On your turn.
Oh.
I'm gonna fire my
Yeah.
bow at him.
Okay.
Phew, no successes.
You
Useless
fired your
bow.
bow.
All right, I knock another arrow. Whoop.
And Jay, your turn.
All right, with my makeshift, kind of, sort of, somewhat useless shield, but it's there. I run over to Smirk and I kind of
Really?
hold it up in
Really?
case
That's what you
anybody
shoot
fires
fucking
something at him to protect him.
Heinous.
Okay. It's
Nice.
Push the
all right. So you're standing.
J
You're,
button.
okay.
I said,
So you're holding up a
hold
shield.
up.
So
Wait a
it's,
minute.
you're giving Smirk
Something ain't
cover.
right.
Pretty much, yeah.
We'll say the shield is an armor rating of 1
Ooh, I love it.
because you have Smirk has partial cover behind you. He has 2 points of cover.
Okay.
All right.
I'm just trying to. I don't have much to attack with, so
Get
that's what
him,
I'm doing.
dog.
All right. The dog can run and grab the guy on the floor.
Yeah!
You do damage to him. Jump, 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 jump.
Yum, yum, yum.
Choo, choo.
He's not too hungry anymore because of the last guy. He takes.
I'm
a
sure
bite
they
out
don't
of
taste
the
good either.
He is not dead.
ground. So now it's my turn.
Yeah.
Slingshot. How do you do the? Did you say a minus?
Yeah, it's -1. When you pull up the roll button, subtract 1 from your skill.
Skill.
So if you have 2 dice in skill, make it a 1. Yeah. You hit him.
I will do
Yes.
damage.
Still alive. I'm still standing.
Can I
Yeah.
cover?
So Pat, you were close enough. You can run up and give a smackdown.
It
on
was
this
at
guy.
this moment that he
I
knew.
could, but I'm going to use the
Fucked
scrap
up.
rifle because I feel like using something I've never used before.
Ooh, don't forget to minus a bullet.
Yeah, baby.
All right,
Yeah.
grabbed a bullet. You hit him, and and his brain explodes in a shower of blood.
Oh, very descriptive.
Can we hear it, please?
Kind of sound like a fart, but whatever.
Right, so each of these guys has a bicycle chain and a slingshot, and, like a couple of stones each.
Ooh,
Like their stones. I want to take all their stones.
So if
sounds gay.
you've never actually seen, they're all all wrapped up in, kind of all covered up and wrapped up. Do you investigate?
Yes.
Yes.
We can build 5 bicycles with these 5 bicycle chains. We can
So
all be
Jay
at
can
bikes.
make a weapon for himself.
So they are.
Maybe we could all be riding bikes.
I have a
I
bicycle.
wonder if we could make a saw out of all these chains.
Ooh.
so
What's a
they-
saw?
So they are all humanoid, kind of smaller stature, very pale. Their skin drawn, and their eyes are kind of large eyes.
Bulbous.
Not quite bulbous, but larger than you would expect to see in their face. They kind of have some sharp teeth.
Sharp and
But
pointy
it's kind of
teeth.
like a pale gray, pasty skin, and they have random tufts of
Their
hair.
fangs.
But they're definitely you assume that at one point in time these guys were probably human.
Ooh.
Sand people.
So Jay, give me
They got too much rot.
why not give me
Gimme, Jay.
A man after midnight.
Yeah, Jay, give someone roll me a d6. Why not?
No.
Okay.
I
Don't
insist
give
on
in
the
to the
D12.
man's whims. He's crazy.
Okay. So so you kind of rummage around in the remains of the armor and the weapons, and it's none of it. There are small intact pieces, but none of it is actually appears to be, functional in any way.
I'm looking for bullets and water and grub. Oh my.
Yep.
I'm guarding the door. Oh my.
So they were carrying nothing to.
They're
Just
carrying
sling bullets
slingshots,
and chains.
slingshots, sling bullets, and chains.
Got it. Okay.
Okay.
Then
So
I
they're-
dispose of my makeshift little ramshackled shield and
I
You know what?
appreciate the effort,
I'm
Siphon.
going to take one of those slingshots.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't
Serving
cost bullets.
Maximilian.
Do you need me to put it on your sheet?
Yes, please.
Oh no! Come on.
Oh, really? You don't want me to have a slingshot?
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
That's what she said.
When
Watching the game.
Oh my God! Who the hell cares?
All right, you got a slingshot, and now it's kind of like
You
know,
got a slingshot. You got a slingshot.
half a dozen sling stones or something like that. So
Well,
right.
that's 6 to you and me, Pat. Whiz.
excellent.
what?
Sorry.
How long does it take me? I'm just trying to find it. Oh, that's not it.
Your
That's
jury
what she
rig?
said.
Jury rig is kind of it's more.
Is that the remote control, or are you
What I'm trying to do is those 2 arrows that Smirk used. I want to see if I can recover them and kind of, as we're exploring, fix them up so he can add them back to his inventory.
Here, how's this? I'll give you a 50-50 shot that they survived.
Oh my God! Come on,
Right.
Jay, you can do it.
Low or high?
You pick.
Just
Hello.
Well, no. I'm gonna go high.
Oh, you.
I can't do
just
that.
teasing.
That's
Yes.
First one survived.
all right.
Second one.
Yeah.
There you go.
Both.
There you go.
got
Here's your
2
arrows
more
back.
arrows back.
nice.
It's a miracle. That's a
My
role
God.
playing right there, Jay. I love it.
Found a car that's working.
I have
Let's
to
go
do
Kansas.
something.
All right.
Would you like the
So-
slingshot to shoot at people?
No, I'm all set. Thank you.
All right. I'm looking at the slingshot, and I'm looking at the bullets, and I'm thinking, what? I wonder if Siphon. We may not understand what gunpowder is, but we must understand that it's that stuff inside the case that makes the bullet come out, right?
But I don't
That's what she
think
said.
you need bullets for a slingshot. You can just use like the
No.
rocks and stuff.
What I was going to do is see if you could
He
make
hasn't
me
actually said
a
what he
slingshot
Oh, okay.
round that would explode when it hit.
Oh, I could jury rig something, but again, it takes time for me to.
Takes
sit
time
down.
and materials.
Yeah.
Okay, I was just checking, Scott, that we understood that technology.
No, you have a general idea. You put a bullet in a gun and you pull the trigger and it goes off.
Right. But we know that the stuff that's inside the bullet is what makes the lead come out.
Yeah. Yep.
So
if you take
we
apart the
could-
bullet, you can blow it up in your face. Yes.
Yeah. So if you want me to try to,
So if I gave him 6 bullets, he might be able to give me a marble-sized thing that, when it struck something, would explode with the force of 6 bullets.
You.
that sounds like a waste
Rob-
of bullets, but I could try to figure out
Bullet
a way
is
to
money.
make small explosive things for you, but it just takes time.
Or
Yes.
we could shoot rotten poison at him.
All right, so we found some drone zone
Yep,
bad
give me some
guys.
stuff. Some zone goals. Someone give me a scout roll.
I got it.
I think our scout should do that.
The
1 success.
Okay.
but we have lots
At the far end of the room, there is. It's kind of there's like some debris, kind of hiding it.
scouting.
There is a. You
But I
find-
want to be included.
Perfect. Well, you did beat the piss out of a few people.
Roll sense of motion roll, Pat.
So there's a like a hole in the floor.
I found
You
a
think
hole
he-
on the floor.
You think the zone ghoul may have been trying to dive down that hole? Holy crap!
Pat,
I'm
you sense
so
that I'm
sorry.
angry.
I'm so sorry. I love you.
You sense that I'm angry and disappointed in you.
I need a spanking.
All right, I tell everybody I found a hole in the floor.
So real quick, Scott, we kind of went left and did we went upstairs, right?
No, you didn't go up the stairs.
No, we haven't gone upstairs
Okay.
yet.
So we just kind of went left and found this room, and it was
we went
off to
down the
left.
corridor, kind of behind the stairs.
Yeah.
And then we found the room.
And then there was a door. Then there was a room to the left, a room to the right, and then
Got it.
and then the corridor
All right,
keeps going.
I throw caution to the wind and I sneak over to the hole and stick my head in.
How big's the hole?
Give me it's about it's enough that you guys can all squeeze through it.
That's what she said.
So Rob, give me a quick sneak roll.
No successes, but no failures.
Give me a scout roll.
Scout roll, scout roll. 2 successes.
Okay, you kind of poke your head down, and as you're going down, you lose your you kind of lose your grip a little bit, and it's like you brush some debris and some rubble down the hole, and it falls and makes a clattering noise.
Ooh.
You
So
look
I
down
know.
in, and it's another room, and there's a bunch of stuff kind of stacked up, so like almost to act as a ladder to get up. And it's kind of a room. It's about the same size as this room here, but you can see there are like there's a whole bunch of trash and debris. And roll me 3d6.
3 separate D6 or 3 all together?
3d6 all together.
14.
You see 14 zone ghouls looking at you.
Hey, there's a shitload of zone ghouls down here.
Let's
They were
kill
easy to
'em.
take out.
Oh, all the times for you to roll high.
Fireball.
Can we knock over the climby outy thing with a pole? Or what do I have any? I look around.
I'll give you a shot of like maybe like getting like pushing stuff over the hole to try to clog the hole up a little bit to give yourself some room, because they are some of them are definitely starting to move towards the hole.
All right, cool. What do I roll?
Why don't you guys give me an endure roll with help? So give me like a +2 on an endure
Endure with
roll.
+2. Ooh, that I don't have very good endure, so it's not going to be epic. But I got
or
1
you-
success.
Or you could have had Pat do it, but that's fine.
Oh, well, Pat's all beat up, isn't he?
He's still better than you.
Well,
that's
yeah.
okay. Oh, no, you actually had a couple of.
I was trying, but I'm kind of drunk. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, that's
what you
fine.
said.
Okay, so a couple of you guys start to take it. You push a whole bunch of stuff, and it kind of falls in the hole. But eventually,
Like, Chris, you're awesome at enduring.
a bunch of stuff kind of
That's what she said.
starts to clog the holes, and you can hear the zone
Get
ghouls
strawberries for
scratching and
breakfast.
banging on it to try to clear it.
Come on.
I tell
I have
him,
a
get a
question.
plunger. Let's get out of here.
So can I try to rig a trap that will take the first one out with like these pieces? Can I like try to rig something that has like this falling arm with a spike on it or something really sharp that when they trigger it, it'll kind of slam down and catch the first guy as they come through and hopefully block the hole with the body?
Sure, why not?
Nice.
Very well.
Rig it.
And I get +2 because I have Tinkerer, so I get 2 more. That was
No,
a
that
success
should
anyway.
automatically fill. Did you check your dice number?
No, Tinkerer doesn't because it's specific to an action.
Got it.
So
Right.
you can get 2 more dice.
So I'll give is it base or skill?
Skill.
All right, here's 2 more dice. Only one.
We only got one success.
You got a success. So you kind of like rig something, like something big and heavy on something that when they pop open, it's gonna fall on someone's head, and you think it might just.
Yep, that's all I was trying to do. A bit of a trap.
I
Right.
find you the blade from a paper cutter that you can use for the end of the arm.
Yeah.
Let's use
I
paper. That hurts.
begrudgingly take
I find
this.
you a gold-plated
said.
anal probe.
Yeah!
I don't take that one.
Okay. All right, so
Gold
they're
doesn't-
kind of scrabbling to yeah, you're not quite sure how much time you have, but you know it's still daylight, and they don't like daylight. You've heard rumors that they don't like daylight. So.
All right, cool. So we can go back out to the zone and travel to the garage then, maybe?
Go back out to the zone. You think maybe you can check on another room, and if there's no one in there, you might be okay?
Yeah, there's still
Let's
a lot
look
to
in the
this.
right room.
Okay. All right, so you enter this room, and there is...
It can't be wrong.
Because it's
The right room.
the right room.
I yield. I'm yielding.
I yield to your joke.
All right. Siphon dies instantly.
So
She
let's
has
see.
that strange
We are going to
aneurysm.
say- Oh, sure, why not?
The dog rules.
No, I'm just trying to think of something that might make sense.
We run away from the 14 ghouls, or we still fighting them, or
We
what?
clogged up their hole.
That's what she said.
Okay, so you enter this room, and it has kind of a similar feel of the other room. It's kind of the same thing where there are, you know, like humanoid metal suits on display. It's the same size as the other room.
Pat, you need
But-
one of those.
In this
Yeah.
room, you find. I probably shouldn't give this to you.
Is it butt darts?
What, darts?
But
butt darts.
dots.
So
Going to
you
gain a level.
find,
That's what she said.
Jay, give me a comprehend. I gained a level.
All right. On its way.
And I used to love to play darts.
Ah, okay.
I gained a
You
level.
find on the ground in front of one of these displays, there is a crumbling wood and cloth. It's kind of a long, thin, kind of flattened piece. But then there is something that looks like a handle on it, and you
Is it a sword?
pull the handle, and this bright, shiny steel sword comes out. You have just found a katana.
Whoa!
Which, if given to, which you guys can, Jay tells you, you hold it here and you swing it at things.
Well, this is really nice and shiny. I like it.
Yep. So it's a gear bonus 3 and a weapon damage of 2. And if you give it to the Dawn Vault, it is a D6 of culture to the arc.
F that. Have Pat smash things in the head with it.
Screw that. I keep it.
Oh, you're so selfish.
Wrong.
I thought you ran away from it.
Beautiful sword.
It's a beautiful sword. Look at it. Shiny. You know.
Wrong.
Okay.
Red miss.
It's going to show up. Jay found a shiny thing. There you go.
I gained a level.
Do you know what shiny means?
It's a katana.
Well, he knows.
Wow,
he's
that was
selfish.
heavy. That added a lot of weight to my encumbrance. But I'm still unencumbered.
You're not too bad shape.
Yeah, no.
I can hold food and water if you want to have company food and water.
That's what she
So
said.
hey, Morris.
You guys found your second your second artifact.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
We have a first artifact?
You don't know about it. Jay hasn't shown it to anyone, I don't think.
No,
Is
it's
it a
in my
machine
room.
gun?
That's
Yeah.
what she said.
Nope.
Show it to me, Jay.
Show it
Right.
to me.
And then you were able to exit the museum,
Show me your pussy.
feeling that
I'm sorry.
you would not be able
Little
to
maneuver quiz.
That's what
to break through the incredible whatever. Yep. So that. So,
Incredible, whatever.
We're not picking my descriptions ever again, you bastard.
Can we take a moment to eat and drink and restore some of our points?
Takes
Yeah,
4
let's
hours
do
of
it right
rest.
here with the frickin' ghouls.
Get on your knees and open
But
your
the
mouth.
next, remember, the next structure, the next zone over is the parking garage.
Yep.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I can't believe it. That's the next one. We have to sit back and think about this.
That's some good reaction, Pat.
Okay.
Yep. So you guys roll back into there. You are in, houses and buildings of brick and steel.
Building houses and stuff.
And then it opens up, and then there is a concrete structure with a certain, circular structure with at the entrance that you found, there are a number of cars that are crumpled and destroyed. But as you enter in, kind of the cars that are in the center look like they are in much better shape.
Make sure I take a ticket.
That's where the Jews live.
And there are in the cars like crumpled up at the beginning and near the entranceway. There are.
I'm 2.6%, Pat.
I know. I said it for you.
Thank you. My daughter's 26%.
Uh-oh. There you go.
Cool. I'm going to kind of start like investigating and seeing what I can do, if anything, with these.
Yep. So it'll take some time to investigate.
Certainly.
That's what she said.
Rob, you know that this is a weak rot, so it's about 24 hours to get a rot point.
Keep on rotting in the
So
free
which zone? K16 is weak rot?
Yep.
Yeah!
Weak rot.
Oh, I don't have that page. So K16.
Yeah, you weren't here. Yeah.
I put it on the label there. Weak rot.
Is a...
Yeah.
Taking a rot point, Scott?
Only if you spend the night.
Okay.
Yeah, I took in. There's a journal entry that's got the zones. I've been taking notes a little bit more detailed where we can in that, so we always have that reference.
And you got a few hours before it turns dark. You figure you can book it to the animal towers to spend the night. You can easily get to the animal towers to see if you can try to spend the night, or you could kind of book it back through the zones that you have seen to get back, to the Ark, maybe right around nightfall, if you want. That's even with Jay spending some time.
VW bug.
So do we find anything of interest? Oh, right. We got to take some time.
Yeah. So Jay, give me a comprehend roll.
Yep. I'm finishing a note. Give me 1 sec of comprehend. Here we go. Roll. What did I get? 2. No, none.
Yeah, none.
Need to push this.
Fine, I push this one. Ow!
You get 2 mutation points and you knock yourself unconscious.
You get 3 mutation points.
3 mutation points. And you have a 0, whatever it is.
So you're kind of mucking about in one of these things, and you are just getting so frustrated.
You have no wits about you.
You didn't break, did you?
No. And I went from a 5 to a 2.
That's what she said.
It's just confusing you, and you just get a handle on this, and it's just driving you nuts.
I need to sleep, guys. Can we go to the towers?
Sure, it's right over there.
Regaining wits is doing something you enjoy. So
okay, I find a private place.
One last thing. I've been looking for a church to see if I could find some symbol that I could bring back.
Different zone.
It's right above us. We can go there from the towers after we rest there.
Okay.
Wiz.
And what were those things again called, Scott?
Don't do that.
Zone ghouls.
Zone ghouls.
Cool.
All right, so you head back to the tower.
The tower arc. The tower's arc.
Yeah, let's go there, and then I'll spend some time tinkering with their mechanic to see if that helps me recover my wits.
Yes, that will make you feel better. That's exactly
Is that what they call it these days? Tinkering.
That's what they call it.
Best part about not having any wits is you don't have to recover.
Well, I have no empathy. Yeah, that's my. I'm like,
Yeah,
I
that
gotta
was
remember
painful.
that. 'Cause I could care less. Your emotions. I am.
Yeah, so when you're there, Tesla checks in with you, and he's glad that that the proposal has been accepted, and he says he'll send a party there to try to formalize things and make things
Cool.
I'll make an arc sheet for the animal towers. You won't be able to work on their arc projects, but you can kind of see what it is.
Sure. Cool.
That feels like a good place to wrap.
It does.
Yes, very good.
Cool. That was fun.